everyone. How's it going? How are we doing? It is bloody hot over here in the UK right now. I won't lie. Hang on, there we go. Ayo, child. No, yeah, it's all part of the remix. It is Thursday, my dudes. Monster Hunter World works, but I'm not allowed to have anything else open at this point. I know that feeling. Repo crashed I don't know how many times yesterday. Imagine Peg becoming a VTuber. I mean, it's not impossible. It's just very expensive, from what I understand, and not fair on me to ask Jelly to convert this to the planes of 3D. 50% there. Yeah, exactly. There's some pixels. It's all good. I am Batman. Yesterday seemed so fun, and I was so pissed I could not participate as much as I wanted to. But it is what it is. Hopefully I'll be getting it fixed very soon. Yeah, so for those of you that aren't aware, if you do get one, I can rig it for free. I have no idea what the process is, to be honest. But, we'll figure it out. It's in the future. For those of you that are not aware, I am planning, keyword planning, to take my desktop PC into a local repair shop on Saturday, where they will hopefully look at it, tell me what's wrong, because there will be something wrong, I hope. Otherwise, I don't know, man. And hopefully they can fix it in a quick time. I don't know the average time for this. I don't know. I don't know what I'm working with here, but that's the plan. I mean, it works out kind of nice because it's like 90% likely that I am not streaming. Is your RAM at 100 when playing a game? I don't know. I don't have to check all that. The CPU thing is... memory is, anyway. Or at least very high. It's alright. I'll get the guy to look at it. Damn. Hi, Jeff. Yeah, it's nice in a way that I don't think I'll be able to stream on Saturday. As much as I love Coral. Oh no, I can't hear Jeff again today.
Jeff is now awake. Daily emoji spam the AAA Pejith salt Pejith heart Pejith cheer Pejith hunger Pejith bam Pejith sip Pejith DJ Peg thrip Pejith nudes Pejith ray Pegeth Pejith scribble Pejith love Pejith ha ha Pejith ya woo Pejith sim Pejith happy Pejith done Pejith cry.
Pegif cry. Pegif always cries. Repo and 33. Yeah, at the moment it's Repo, 33, Sims 4, Coral Island. I haven't played a lot recently, if I'm honest. Because I'm just scared of things crashing. And I don't want to, like, put everything into something and then to lose game, you know? Game. We're playing Best Served Cold. It's the bartender murder mystery thing. Yeah. And then hopefully when I fix the desktop, I'll be able to one, finish this game because I've started it now, then continue Expedition 33, or I put off 33 until Date Together comes out. Date everything, not date together. We ain't dating together. But I will date everything. Oh god, I'm so distracted. It's so hot! Why is it so hot? Jesus. Yeah, it's nice in a way that I can't stream on Saturday because that then means I can help my nan move into the care home that she's going into. So it's nice I can be there. Mega blobs. Yeah, one of my first games was Slime Rancher, so of course, all the emotes had to be slimy. You have to find a blob and date it once you play it. There'll be a blob in there somewhere. I get anxious when there's something out the order in my computer. Exactly. With any luck, I've probably just allocated, like, a portion of my PC to a game. Listen, I will be honest, I've been thinking about it. I was doing anything and everything to get fucking Infinity Nikki working when it first came out. And one of the things was to, like, designate a certain part of something to it. So I'm worried that it's gonna be as simple as that, quite frankly. I don't know. If it is, great, because hopefully the guy will be able to fix that really quickly. And while I'm there, I can say, hey, look, I already have you here. Can I upgrade? Can I upgrade so my games don't run like shit? I was born here when Peg played Slims. I couldn't tell if you were saying Slims or Sims Cookie, because both apply. And I think you were here for both of them, so, you know. There's that. Oh, God. So, yeah, just so everyone's aware, gunpoint. No! So, yeah, just to make it abundantly obvious, there is a very high chance I am just that guy. You are probably the most OG here, Cookie. Free discount. No, he sounds like a nice guy. I'm pretty sure he has kids, because he's off when I'm off, which sucks, because, you know, that's fine. Yeah, 99% sure I will not be able to stream for about a week. It is what it is. You know, we'll take the knock now so I can stream a good one on summer, you know. Hey, O'Hara. How's it going, my love? Big hugs. So, yeah, this will be the last stream for a while, I suspect. Ask him for a free discount. No, I don't look after his kids. Could you imagine if I did? Technically, I just know his name. I could go in there and he could be one of my former kids. His parents. But hey, you got streams to stream. I did put on the email that I'm a streamer, so you know, maybe low key he'll be like, well, this person needs a PC back. I'm alive. How about you? I am also alive, but I'm fucking hot. I wish I wasn't. Oh no, tomorrow's gonna be really hot, and I have to run a barbecue at work tomorrow. Oh, it's a bad week to be Peg. Do you know what's worse? I nearly thought, don't say that. Just say you will look after his kids. No, they might be, no. Yeah, I almost called myself Peg today in front of the kids, and yeah. That would have been funny. A little bit. But not really. Right, let me open the game. We'll start going towards game, you know? We'll start considering game. Imagine they say get pegged when you leave the school. God. One of them did hold up like a coat peg. Not a coat peg. Like a washing line peg. To me today and asked what it was. And I was like, that's a peg. It's my head going.
Historic, wealthy, and bustling with new businesses.
Yeah. Is the peg persona taking over you like a symbiote? Maybe. Maybe I will just greet all of you in the future with just get pegged. Oh wait, no, fuck, this is gonna be the wrong file because I went back to get thumbnails. No, we don't want these people here. Apparently this one's a murderer, so I definitely don't want her here. I need case 3? Case 2? Wait. Why are these all case 1? This isn't case 1. That is the guy. That is the dude. Huh. Also, I had actual saves. Wait, why did that not save? Game. Hold. Next week, Peg will be second Peg RL, mark my words. No. It's so over, chat. Imagine you forgot but you're not streaming and said you'll Pegatha to them. I mean, well, she's still here, so ain't no way this is, where it should be. Wait, no! Excuse me. Why have all of my autosaves... Peg, you read it wrong? Read what wrong? Next week, Peg will be a 2D PNG in real life, mark my words. Oh my god. This is bad. Like, if a kid asks what was your teacher name and you accidentally said Peg, nah, they'll call me by my first name. No, I don't want to see you. I want you to go kill someone and then I have to kill your name. So selfish. Okay, save 25. Maybe save 25 is the one. No. Save 25 is not the one. Why are they all this chick? Oh my god, no. Okay, we'll go down all of them. And we'll just get to, like, okay, this is the first day, so no. This is awful. It worked fine the last time. And, like, when I took thumbnails, it literally... It said case free. This is the third day. Not a fan of that, but that is the best bet we have at the moment. Girl, blonde woman. Then this is you. Save 26. I don't even know which one is which. Marvel Rivals making me dislike blondes very much. Uh-oh. Have I got bad news for you? Maybe there's a scroll wheel. I think this is our best bet. Shit. Why? Let me try from the main menu. It could be like an autosave in that one, you know? It's not. Alright, we are gonna speed through day 3 real quick. It's GG. It's over, lads. We're just gonna wait until I can like blame someone and just blame the killer because we know who it is. Oh, I don't really care about you. Let's arrest everyone. Yo, can you give me a case? Oh. Found a clue? No. I remember. Wait, was I missing clues because of this? Fung? Wait, Hugo says that Fung immediately gives everyone at Lena's table activated charcoal tablets, which can neutralize toxins. Huh. This man is a freak. I have 2 gifted subs and 1 prime sub. Nice. Axo's doing alright for themselves. Okay, he does not want me to give him a drink. Rude. One gifted is someone called Cosmic Mess. I don't know who that is. That is not one of my mutuals. Oh, great. Now I'm making him like me. That's fantastic. Bye. No. Can I have the case, please? Hi, Peg and chat. Hi, Rock. The other is Ryan. I mean, no, I very much know Ryan. That one, I can say, you probably got because of me, because pre-mutuals. But, hey. So, apparently you present... But while we're here, I don't know any Ryans. Yeah, okay. You haven't had on hand. Alright, so after all that... Oh, I need to get her drunk. Well, if... Oh, wait, I should have had a drink today. Right. We're closing up. We're closing. Who gave me the cosmetic sub? No, me neither, actually. But big hugs, Rock. Big hugs, Rock. But also big hugs, Hara. I hope you're okay. I was in the subathon before you streamed. I was in the subathon before you streamed. I think you read it wrong. Oh, I know who gave me the... Okay. I did read it wrong. I mean, I don't particularly care. We all love Hara. I've been trying V Rising. How did you find it? I did try it once and got very overwhelmed. Right, can you give me the case? Trust me, I know who did it. Don't ask how, I just do. I'm screaming, begging, crying for a sprint button. That may have been one of the reasons I didn't like it, but I could be wrong. Right, so I need to get you to, like, this level drunk. Yeah, can I get you a wee bit tipsy? Okay, I'm giving this sweet old lady a one-night stand, but not that way. Not in that way, you fucks. Like, I know I can't believe it didn't fucking save. So pissed. Other than that, I'm enjoying it. Just getting familiar with it for now. Yeah. I might give it a go one day. But, so yeah, about the charcoal you gave over one. Britishness. It's a wee bit British, isn't it? Oh, wait. So this was one of the clues for her. So that's how we would have found it. Fang admitted that she has extensive knowledge of poisons and toxins, though she refused to divulge how or why she learned about this topic. Oh, I think I might know. What do you recommend today? Not telling me things while you're drunk. Can I... Yeah, please. Something for community Sundays, perhaps? What? V Rising? I don't know. I don't know, man. Okay, I can just straight up submit the case. Should you see if it works? Here's my notebook. There's nothing. Wendy. I don't know, but trust me. Oh! Oh! You're gonna make me go through all this again. I'm extremely pissed. No, I wanna see if we can do it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Bye everyone. Just trust me, okay? Trust. I mean, if it doesn't work, what's the worst? You did it, but I don't know how you did it. Oh, we've upset Hugo. Oh well. I don't know why that switched off, but it's supposed to link to my modern artist's X. But she did it, man. She did it. Trust. Yeah, exactly. Trust. I'm not even mad. We'll watch it again. This is the case we're trying to do today. Yeah, watch time still doesn't work. Either Axo is a very fake fan, or something ain't working here. What I'm learning is that the people who frequent my bar are either very prone to being murdered or getting murdered. You know, I mean, what does that say about me? I hope it doesn't fuck things up. Yeah, me too. That's the only, like, downside. Maybe I have to just screenshot people now for future reference. Maybe this is how we do things here. I would say you need a new job. This place still seems to be fright. I can't remember his voice. I can't remember his posh boy's voice. Evening, Killian. Thirsty? No, thank you, bartender. Tonight I must return home without even a hint of alcohol on my breath. She must not know I was here. You got a bunch of murderers or future murderer victims hanging out. What a bar. Get me a glass of wine. No, Crit! You're not allowed in this bar. Who? My mother, of course. Who else? Feel free to stay as long as you like. Much appreciated. Tempting as it may be after recent events, I doubt my punishment will be reduced if my mother finds out I also frequent an illegal speakeasy. I'm not sure I follow. Killian theatrically pulls out a newspaper from his coat and tosses it on the table with an exaggerated flair. The headline faces you. Murder at the Opera. Famous opera singer and radio star Olivia Carmine was witnessed stabbing fellow performer Stavros Stone during the performance of Dalliance at the Maverick. Dalliance, a tragic story of love and betrayal by famous writer Gail de Winter and directed by industry veteran Lawrence Sullivan IV, features a scene where Penelope, played by Olivia Carmine, stabs her lover Hercule, Stavros Stone, with a dagger. You never let me have any fun. The way stream elements calls everyone a fake fan. I never let you have any fun when it results in you hurting yourself, Crit. I love you too much. Whether this was an intentional attack or an unfortunate accident with a malfunctioning prop, police are still investigating who's responsible for the tragic event. She's not your mom, Crit. An attendee was spotted rushing towards the collapsed actor and attempted to help, but he seemed to fumble his attempts at resuscitation and was quickly pulled away by a staff member. Genuine medical staff arrived at the scene too late to help, and Stavros Stone was pronounced dead at hospital, with cause of death recorded as severe blood loss. Reporters have attempted to reach out to Olivia Carmine for comment. So far, she has not made a public statement, and all communication is being handled by her lawyer and public agent. Wow. Exactly. But the newspaper article doesn't quite capture the sheer chaos and spectacle of it all. You were there? Yes. I was there to see Olivia. Fortunately, as the son of a doctor, I can stomach the sight of a little blood. Who do you think the brave individual rushing to aid the victim was?
I'm in danger!
You didn't finish medical school, did you? Ugh, you sound exactly like that stagehand who pulled me away. At least I tried to help. Everyone else was either frozen in fear or taking pictures. Killian avoids your gaze guiltily. You both know he made a bad situation worse, but it was probably a lost cause anyway. So why are you hiding? How do you think my mother would react if her son was seen making a fool of himself? This is not a long man. In front of hundreds of people. Fortunately, I could escape through the backstage exit. Reese led me out to save my blushes. Blushes? I know I have to face her eventually, but that's a problem I'd like to postpone as long as possible. Sounds rough. Honestly, I regret attending that damn opera. Having both leads die in the story is nothing but a pretentious attempt to pull some emotional strings. Can Peg hear it? Yes. Peg can hear it. Seriously, who wrote this garbage? It says here Gail de Winter. Whatever. The only good thing that possibly came out of this is that I may have found you a new customer, bartender. Quick, wait, can I manually save? Can I call it something so I don't have to do this ever again? No, it's case. Well, it's case free for us. Free. Trim. Perfect. Anyway, plot twist: the bartender was the murderer. I mean, I could be. It would be pretty ballsy, though. That fellow, the stagehand that stopped me, we had a little chat after questioning. Turns out they are the prop master. I told them they looked like they could use a drink and pointed them to this place. Their name is Reese. Thanks, I look forward to meeting them. My pleasure. Now then, I think it's time I went back home. I have a terrifying woman to face. May the goddess look over you tonight. Oh, here he goes again. Hugo Martins descends the stairs of the speakeasy and sits down at the bar with a level of confidence and comfort you haven't seen in him before. It has been quite some time since his last visit. You weren't sure if he'd ever come back. Good evening, detective. Evening. I see this place, though he is, and his eyelashes! Very good indeed. Things have been quiet at the station since the Elena Drago's case went cold. But it seems that peaceful time has come to an end. I take it you're aware of the situation with Olivia Carmine and the events that unfolded at the Maverick Opera House? Killian told me about it just now. I thought so. Is Hugo smiling? It doesn't suit him. He seems quite satisfied with himself. My initial investigation has already confirmed that several important people related to the case have been made aware of your establishment. Great! What do you need me to do? Right, about that. While circumstances are definitely chaotic, I have plenty of material to work with for once. I have a list of employees, direct access to the murder weapon, and over 100 witnesses to call upon. Hey Seashell, how's it going? Welcome in. Why is StreamerBot not welcoming you guys in? That's weird. Yo, StreamerBot, I'm here. Activate. Weird. Pretty good. Chilling out and waiting for the weekend. Amen. Aren't we all? What I'm trying to say is that you're on the bench. It's time to leave the investigations to the professionals. You do your job and I'll do mine. I'm sure. It is, in fact, a detective game. Oh yes, we get the blushy if we do that, of course. Why, thank you. Your faith in me is appreciated. Nevertheless, if this bar isn't useful to me, I'm not sure I can guarantee its continued existence long term. We know what happened last time. You have yet to prove yourself useful, so I'm... Yeah, Crit, I think the rush job may have made things a bit worse. You haven't helped me solve a case yet, you bitch. Yes, I did, but it didn't save. How long into the story are we? Technically there was a prologue, then there was the first case, and this is the second case. So technically not bar, I don't think. It's not my job to reassure you, bartender. It's my job to catch criminals, so that's exactly what I'll do. Now, it is only a matter of time before my suspects come visit this speakeasy. I will be eagerly awaiting their arrival, so I may question them further. All I ask is that you keep this place open and stay out of my way. I will tell you if I need anything more from you. You may yet prove useful to me after all. Just not as an investigator. Do we have a long-term goal? Keep this prick happy so he doesn't close me. I understand. Wonderful. Now then, with that taken care of, I'll be off to do some preliminary paperwork. I wish you a pleasant evening, and we'll see you on Thursday. Today's Thursday, you idiot. Good luck, detective. Help the first peg. P&G was so creepy. Hey, you leave first peg, P&G. No. She was a cutie. Okay, so there's no one to talk to, technically. None of these are suspects. Vincent sits down on the stool. His usual jovial attitude has been displayed by suspicion, and he gives you a knowing look. Oh yeah, he's friends with Olivia, right? He was friends with Olivia? The change in eye color? I mean, they're only yellow here because I'm a mermaid. I notice Officer Blue Eyes is frequenting our little haven again. Is everything between the three of us still, you know, oh, it's still pretty hot. Hugo told me to sit this one out. Bah, first he threatens us to get our help, and now he wants to go solo? Doesn't surprise me one bit, but the country is in shambles where we have such fickle figures in charge of our security. I think he has something to prove. I take it his investigation regards Miss Carmine's accident on stage. The very same. Wonderful. The great Detective Mertens is in charge of investigating a simple case of negligence, and to think his wage is funded entirely by the Tassaran taxpayer. I wonder when will Peg change P&G again? I'm hoping not for a while. This is the first time I've changed, like, the display picture and stuff, so... I mean, I know he's friends with her, but, you know, we've got to be honest. Look here, the Carmine family has a long and storied history, producing some of the finest members of society in Bakovi. A single conversation with Olivia would convince anyone she is innocent in all of this. The expression of horror on her face. That poor girl. You changed it 2 streams after I joined. I mean, someone has to join then at some point, you know? I am trying to figure out a new browser instead of Chrome. Damn. Well, if you don't want ads, Crit recommends Firefox. I feel some sympathy. Yes, I think it's important we show her compassion in every meeting we have with her until she can process this immense trauma. Let's hope Detective Mertens can quickly throw whoever was responsible for the mix-up into prison. Then Miss Carmine can grace our little speakeasy with her presence again. Let's hope so indeed. The comeback is always greater than the setback. Words to live by. Now that we have that out of the way, how about we discuss some lighter topics this evening? Hello, young lord. How did I know it would be you when I saw the hydrate? How's everyone doing? I'm fucking hot. I mean, just because she didn't do it doesn't mean someone didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, for you to say it's not a murder, I don't know, you must be psychic, Peg. What can I say? Olives? Your man wants olives? Oh wait, new drinks. New case, new drinks. Okay, so he wants something with olives in it. Herbal bitter orange peel. Oh, so I'm guessing it's this one. Yeah, this guy just said he's developed a taste for olives. So, or a young witch, maybe. I honestly think this guy will be a murderer at some point. Drama queen. If someone willfully tampered with the knife, that's still murder, I think. Even if someone else used it unknowingly. Yeah, technically the person who mishandled it, I believe, in these cases is at least partly viable. When was this emote added? I added all the EVs together, I believe. Because let's be honest, isn't there a case very much like this in real life? It's kind of just died down. Who made the Eevees? It was an artist on Etsy. Isn't the Baldwin case kind of like this? Just saying, there are some similarities. Man, question is manslaughter or murder? Purposeful or accidental? What exactly? If you don't mind me asking, how much did you have to pay for them? I honestly don't remember. I could look up after stream and let you know. It wouldn't have been too much. I don't think. A taste straight from the age of prosperity. Let's have a chat. I'm feeling talkative tonight. Please don't. I think Lucas and Bjorn, oh, how do you pronounce it again? I think it's Bjorn, are getting close. Yes, indeed. Lucas is a fine young gentleman. He's from a good family and he is a positive member of the community. He once arranged a bank loan for Amelia's bakery when they were on the edge of bankruptcy. I don't think I could survive without her lemon drizzle. A lot, especially with the animated emotes. I don't think it was, and I got a lot of them too. I can't use all of them on Twitch yet because I don't have the spaces. Which emotes did Jelly make? Jelly makes all the flat ones. The non-animated ones, basically. So Jelly made the evolutions and the slimes. Yeah, basically. Those raw jellies. I keep saying to Jelly I need to commission them to make more emotes, and they want to. I just am really bad at ideas. And sticking to something also. Bad at that too. And Bjorn, well, the good thing about me is, as you know, is I don't judge people based on their background. Of course. So, Scotia may be a rugged and inhospitable country, but that doesn't mean the people are inhospitable. Though he certainly is intimidating and rugged. Have you seen the size of those arms? Yeah. Lucas really does deserve the best, and Bjorn is certainly from a different social class. Regardless, I hope he is a hardy but kind man. That's what I can gather from seeing him around town anyway. I wonder, do you agree with my assessment? I think he's a good man. Yes, good. Very good. I am fond of Lucas. I'm glad you approve of Bjorn. Seeing them together is like a bird with a bear. A funny sight, but a heartwarming one, I feel. And they got close here at the Speakeasy. What a little haven we have created together. I just hope Bjorn is able to adapt to Lucas's higher position in society. I don't think they have a chance in hell, no. Okay, I don't really want to talk to you, my guy. I mean, I can do this, but there's no point. Oh boy. Oh no. Does it really come as a surprise to you that the boy is a shameless Philistine? Killian Durand is practically the poster child for the saying that money can't buy taste. He wouldn't know good art if it hit him in the face. I don't think I can argue with that. Okay, my guy. Yup. Sup, Bjorn. Oh no! Things don't look good for Bjorn. Evening, Bjorn. Good to see you, pal. It's been a long day. Everything okay? I suppose so. Someone I work with passed away. We weren't close, but it's a real shame. Sorry to hear that. Oh, that's... how do I do the Scottish... Oich, that's life. I'll drink a toast to them, I suppose. I like how the drinks change here, just like the people. Just something simple and strong. Perhaps with a slice of lemon, if you have that. Okay. Oh, a lemon slice. No, keep looking. That is lemon. Did he say lemon slice or lemon? I feel like he literally said lemon slice. I'm gonna presume he did. Slice of lemon. Okay, yeah. So this drink does not get him drunk, but it is what he likes. I believe. Tastes like the angels share. In Scotia, that's the best bit of whiskey of the barrel. Lovely. I like how the drinks change here. Yeah, how are things with you and Lucas? They're good. Really good, thanks. Oh. We have more in common. Oh, look at the blush. Then I realized. I'm not sure if he really does enjoy bird watching in the Grey Forest or if he's just indulging me. I suppose it doesn't much matter. I can tell he is having a good time. When he's content, he hums to himself under his breath. He hums? Yes. One time I told him. He said he didn't know he was doing it. Then he said he would try to stop. I felt terrible. I told him I really like it. Oh, they fucking! I love it, but I won't mention it again in case he stops. Instead, I'll just keep trying to make him happy. Then I'll hear it again. And if we go bird watching and I surprise him with a little flask of that fancy coffee he likes to help us on... Wait, with the coffee he likes to help us on our forest walk. I know the humming will start up pretty soon. Is that it? I know the humming will start up pretty soon. Oh, they fucking... How are your brothers doing? Well, remember I said I'd invite one of my brothers to stay with me? I was going to try to keep them out of trouble. I asked you for advice on who should come. I remember. Well, Antstrom has been staying with me for almost a month now. And? The first 2 weeks were very hard. He was attending a Scotia expat social club and got into arm wrestling with the sailors and soldiers there. He challenged the local champion to a 3-set match. Antstrom won, but the soldier, a big ugly bastard called Gallus Gregory, took offense to losing face in front of his pals. You remember Antstrom was the fighter? I remember. Aye, well, Gregory invited my brother outside so they could settle their grievances. A crowd gathered. They made quite a scene in the muddy streets outside the post office. Who won? Antstrom lost 3 teeth, broken a finger, and I think he cracked a rib too. Gregory embarrassed him. Gave my brother a proper beating he won't forget. Oh my god. I thought Antstrom was tough. He learned a lesson. Tough back home isn't tough in Pekovi. He was a big fish in a small pond back in Scotia. At least when it came to brawling. Not here though. Just like all my family, he's a big strong lad. And he's a decent fighter. But Gregory is a trained killer. That's the difference. You can't fight a Tessaran soldier and expect to win. Antstrom is tough. But Gregory smashed through tough guys for fun. That's his career. Is Antstrom okay? I spent my month's salary on a decent doctor. His body is fine now, but his pride is wounded. What will he do now? Well, he avoids the Scotia social clubs now, though Gregory holds no grudge. He probably won't even remember Antstrom. Maybe that's the hardest thing for him. Back home, he was a well-known troublemaker. Here, he's just another immigrant that's been put in his place. When did Twitch add better replying? Did they? Is there any other way to help him? He's licking his wounds, but when he looks presentable and his fingers heals, I can take him in front of some local foreman and try to get him work. Should you have asked a different brother to come? Too soon to say. He could go either way. He might pull his life together, or he might get shanked in an alleyway because he was too daft to back down. What about conscription? Goddess, I hope he can avoid it. I'll do what I can to keep him out of the war, but right now, I just don't know if I can save him. Time will tell. Time will tell. Anyway, bye yawn. Don't let him go to Tesco's. I was thinking it. Hey there, Lucas. Oh, it seems my old favourite is no longer on the menu. Oh well, I trust you'll find something else I can appreciate. Coffee. Okay. The jacket. Now this man is a stylish man. He likes coffee. There's coffee liqueur. In the cold winter. Let's go for a fucking ambush. Oh, sorry, Seashell. I didn't see that until after I clicked it. He's a fruity guy. I figured he'd like the cherry. Interesting flavour. It's not what I expected, but it's not unpleasant. Business still seems to be going well for you. Good to see. Oh, ambush looks so good, right? How are things with you and Bjorn? With Bjorn, things are good. With my friends, less so? What happened? That damn windbag, Fizzy Coalhorn, ruined everything. Bjorn and I had our first fight because of her. What did she do? She wanted to meet this new fellow I was so smitten with. She organized one of her legendary dinner parties and told us to come dressed in our Sunday best. And when I told Bjorn, he got very worried about what clothes he should wear. I told him they didn't really care and he should just wear something smart. I was supposed to meet him on the boulevard, but I was running late. He thought I was already there, so he rushed to get there on time. He arrived at Fizzy's front door, sweating, wearing the plaid shirt he brought from Timpson's that morning. A charming shirt, but not quite right for the event. So what? So when he was greeted at the gatehouse, his clothing, demeanor, and general dishevelment meant he was mistaken by Fizzy's housekeeper as a new gardener. How did that happen? Well, the gardeners wear similar red plaid shirts. I see how the mistake happened, but the problem is how Fizzy reacted. When Bjorn was instructed to go to the greenhouse and await instructions, the poor fellow was so confused he simply did as he was told. He must have been an honest mistake. When I arrived, I was furious. I saw Bjorn standing out by the greenhouse in the rain, while Fizzy and her damn fool cousins were sipping champagne and giggling at him. Perhaps you know me well enough by now to realize I do not lose my temper often. But this time, I called her a crooked witch, and I went outside in the rain, grabbed Bjorn by the arm and told him he was too good for these people, and we should go home. Hell yes, Lucas! What a king! But you said you argued with Bjorn. We did indeed argue when we got home. He was mad at you? Yes, but not for the reasons you might expect. Bjorn says Fizzy and her friends were just having some fun, and he didn't mind. Worse, he then chastised himself for being naive and dressing incorrectly. I see. I got mad and said those people were not real friends if they treated him like that. But Bjorn told me my friends were important and he had to learn how to integrate into their world, so he doesn't embarrass me. Did you figure things out? Somewhat. I apologized. Then he apologized. I'm not sure what I'm even sorry for, and I don't think he is either. Bartender, did I get the situation all wrong? I have to ask you for your opinion. On what? Tell me. Did I handle the situation badly? Is Bjorn right, that I must help him fit in with my friends? Or am I right? Those aren't real friends if they treat Bjorn poorly. Oh, man. Like, honestly, I think he did the right thing. But I also get Bjorn's point of view if he wants to do that, but... Lucas, you should kill your friends. Yes, I agree. That's right, isn't it? But if I lose friends, he will worry about me. It's so complicated. Just talk to Bjorn. Yes. Yes, I suppose you're right. Business still seems to be going well. Okay. Yeah. Well, buddy, listen. No one's done a murder yet. Well, I mean, there has been a murder, but I don't know anything about it. So I'm just gonna close shop. Night-night. We'll see who turns up tomorrow. No clues, because, you know, we haven't done anything. So we'll just go. I think, Reese might turn up today. Oh, it's woman. It's woman. Just let me leave her contact. There we go. Okay. I've got that picture up for later. Business looks healthy, and so do you. Good to see you again. I swear, this is either Carla, the local, like, debt collector woman, or it's the bartender from the first game. I'm dying on this horse. Well, these two horse. Business is healthy, and so do you. Good to see you again. Good to see you as well. I've kept my head low long enough. I've been taking long walks in the morning to clear my head. I saw military... Don't you die on a hill. I saw military ships in port this morning. You know, if we really are looking at war on the continent again, places like this will be invaluable. Hola. Hola, Juan. How's it going? And if you're the only gig in town, well, I should pass on what I know if I can help, right? You're still serving drinks, so my advice from last time can't have hurt. Absolutely. I don't know if you're just telling me what I want to hear, but I'll do the smart thing. I'll take the compliment and assume you're being honest. Hola, my amigos. Yeah, I've got a real quick question. Welcome in, Laren. What's up? I can probably answer your question. Unless it's maths. Then I can't. Speaking of honesty, I presume you've noticed some people talk more freely when they have had enough to drink. While this may be true for some people, there are people like myself who have a bit more mental fortitude. Not sure I follow. This place is a sanctuary, and when people feel safe, they open up. But people who need to be careful what they say are on guard when they feel themselves losing control. But maths! Some people have learned to clam up when they've had too much to drink. Fascinating. After years of working my bar, I noticed that the best way to loosen these people up is to rely on subtlety. It doesn't show the streamers that I follow on my PC. What do you mean it doesn't show them? Is it only me or is it a global glitch? Do you mean like when you go on Twitch? Let me open Twitch quickly. Are you signed in? I know it sounds really stupid. But the only time that doesn't work is when I'm not signed in. But my For You page is still there. You might have minimized it. There's like a little arrow at the top you could click to like make the names pop out. But other than that, no, mine's still working. Wait, it tells me follow your favorites. I'm not like the best at tech, but yeah, if you want to drop a thing in the Discord, people can let you know if they have the same thing maybe. Twitch is derpy. Some guy I know can't chat. Great. Fantastic. Isn't Twitch great? Get them too drunk and they'll be aware of their inebriation, making them avoid potentially uncomfortable conversations. You want to keep the needle in the middle, so to speak. Get them just tipsy enough where they still believe they're in charge. That feeling of comfort will make them open up. I'll keep that in mind. So how about you showing me that in action? I could use a drink myself. What kind of flavour do you fancy? Seems my favourite is off the menu. How about something seasonally appropriate for a chance? Would that be enough to work with? So how about you show me that? Seasonably? What season are we in? Do I know? I don't know what season we're in, May. Which one of these is seasonal? I sent it in DMs. DMs? What, in Twitch? On Twitch? No, in Discord. I don't have anything pop up. I'm afraid. When would the next Pokemon card opening stream be? Probably. I'll let people know as soon as. Wait a sec. Yeah, no worries, Laren. I know it's going to be in the summer holidays in the UK, so probably early August, but I don't know an exact date yet. I don't know what that means, man. I'm guessing she wants somewhere in the middle. That would be 6. So I'm gonna say this one. I don't think it's correct, but when do some holidays start? It depends on where you are in the UK, but I believe mine is around the 20th of July. Every mixer has their own style. You found yours. Okay, I just got a ping then. I got a ting. Huh. Yeah, no, I don't know why that is. Because you are signed in. I mean, I presume that's your, Yeah, that is your picture. Huh. Yeah, I'm afraid I don't know. Feel free to send that image to Rock. They might be able to figure it out. It's a problem with Twitch. Oh, yeah. Is it 6:55 for you right now? Yeah. Yeah, it is. I think you guys are like a month after the Norwegians. Yeah, I'm afraid I don't know. Sorry about that. That's better. You know, I don't have anyone else to share my knowledge with. By the goddess, if this prohibition ever ends, maybe we could work together. Every night I dream of the kind of establishment I would open if I could. Unless things change, though. A dream is what will remain. Maybe you could help out here. That's decent of you to offer, but I don't feel quite brave enough to break the National Prohibition Act. Besides, this place doesn't need me. It has you. See? She is definitely who we were playing as the first time, right? See what I mean? She's, you know, straight away she hesitated. I don't know, man. I think she's the bartender from Case Zero. She's also afraid to break the act, but she's fine coming here and drinking. You know, I don't know. Right? Her tired eyes scan the room as if she wants to take in the nostalgia of old Burakovi bars. Finally, her gaze rests upon the stack in the corner, and she lets out a soft chuckle. Ha! Here I go giving tips on getting information when you have one of those puppies sitting in the corner. You're familiar with the stack? Quite familiar. There's a public terminal at the Burakovi Library. It's incredible just how much you can learn from that thing. People, places, history, anything ever written down can be found with it. The librarian was kind enough to let me use it for a whole hour for only 3 lei. You're free to use this one if you like. No, thank you. That won't be necessary. I already spent enough time with it. I researched the lakes of Tassara, you see. I'm going to go exploring soon, see some of the countryside before it's ruined by war. I'll be gone for a while, but I'll try to come back when I can. This place brings back memories, and it's the only place a girl can get a proper drink. No, there are some different time zones in Britain, but different counties count their terms differently. So, like, where I'm from, we could split up on, like, the 22nd, for example. And, like, 2 counties over, they could break up on, like, the 25th. I'll see you around, barkeep. Look after this place. Goodbye, Sandra. I don't know. I don't know. Elena appears out of nowhere, startling you. Her eyes are piercing, as always, but her demeanor is very slightly warmer than the last time you spoke. She almost seems eager. Good evening. There is something in the air. Do you feel it? Do you mean the murder? Something more than that. The city is abuzz with gossip and rumor. People are frightened, but invigorated. That excitement soaks into people like us. It energizes us. People like us? Those who are attuned to the spirit of the city. We are sensitive souls. Intrigue and mystery is our catalyst. So yes, the murder is where it begins. But it is just a beginning. I suspect Hugo has not asked for your help this time. I can read that boy like a book. A textbook about trains, perhaps. Anyway, I assume he wants to go this one alone. But I have a proposition. What proposition? Last time we worked together, if you want to call it work, I felt something. A spark. It felt like the old days. She's old. I'm just gonna save interesting portraits on this page, so I never have to worry about losing progress again. So, you know, this chick might be worth being on a thumbnail. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Ooh, yeah, if you want to call it work, oh no, I confess, I have enjoyed my retirement. I found rest and peace, but in my mind was dulled through inaction. The horrible murder was instigated, acting like a whetstone. My mind is sharp again, like it used to be. And so I think it is time I admitted something to myself. I need this. I need to work again. Painful defeat in my past brought out my retirement. But though the wounds of that defeat scarred me, I have healed. Why now? Bartender, I was right there in the audience when it happened. I saw the knife stab the poor man. Providence put me there. I feel I am needed once more, and I'm certain the spark that reignited the ashes of my career started with you. Really? I need your connections, your insight, your ability to talk with strangers, your position of trust. Allied with my guidance and knowledge, we make a potent team. I propose we get to the bottom of this tragic event and solve the new mystery together. What about Hugo? We still need Detective Mertens. His position and authority lends us credibility and a reliable channel to report our findings. He feels he must take the weight of this case on his own shoulders, alone. But I fear it is beyond his capability to succeed without us. We will collate our findings, and then you will report to him, but only when we have examined all leads. So let us begin. I will brief you on the facts of the case forthwith. I'm ready. That's the spirit. Now, during the performance of the play Dalliance, written by Gail De Winter and directed by Lawrence Sullivan IV, lead actor Stavros Stone was stabbed on stage by co-star Olivia Carmine. Stavros did not survive the wound, and Miss Carmine remains distraught over the accident. It seems something more complex than a simple accident has occurred. You see, there is a scene in the first act where Olivia's character Penelope stabs herself with a dagger. She was not harmed. The weapon that killed Stavros seemed to be the same prop dagger that malfunctioned. I think it's good now? Hell yeah, Laren. I find this suspicious as the prop master, Reese, now fired, had a good reputation. If it was sabotage, the fact that Olivia was unharmed when she too was stabbed suggests the dagger was brought into play later, after Act 1. It is my contention that some foul play occurred during the intermission. The suspects are those who had access to the prop table and are as follows. The leading lady, Olivia, the props manager, Reese Kenrid, and a stagehand by the name of Effia DeVos. That's them all. Start with these three. Talk to each. Use what you know to put them at ease. Charm them. Make them drinks. Joke with them. And most importantly of all, listen to them. Reese, Olivia, and Effia. One of them holds the truth. Let's solve this mystery together. Time to get to work, bartender. Learn what you can and report back to me. Together, we'll get to the bottom of this. I'm on it! Well, what are you waiting for? Get busy. To the computer! Cost my feedback report. Hello, Vincent Flore. We hope you're pleased with... Okay. Oh, Ilya Reese Karania. Twitter's been having issues just now, and alerts and things are working again. Okay, cool. Hello, Mr. Flore. I am Ilya Reese Karanina, and I'm your assigned operator. I hope you are enjoying our service. I'm not Vincent. Oh, I see. According to my records, this terminal was presented to Vincent Flore, owner of Libaria, as thanks for his generous donations towards the Archives Preservation Fund. Could you please state how you acquired this device from him so we may update our customer database? I'm currently renting the space under a shop. Confirmed. One moment, please. There's a brief pause before the screen suddenly flashes, showing a series of strange codes, before finally a new message appears. Performance review completed. You have chosen to keep Ilya as your operator and left a 5-star review. Thank you for your feedback. Huh? The standard STAC terminal prompt appears again, but then it's quickly replaced with the message screen. Sorry about that. I had to end the review to ensure further communication can occur off record. What is happening? Peg. Yes, Axo. Thank you for the hydrate, young lord. I found some articles regarding an illegal speakeasy underneath Mr. Flore's bookshop. Given how this terminal is still active and Mr. Flore isn't the main user, well, I put 2 and 2 together to figure out the business is open again. So I want to cover any tracks that can be used as evidence. Thank you. I'd like to personally sample what you offer underneath that bookshop. Feel free to keep using the device as usual. If you have any special questions, please note them down for when I come visit. I hope that sounds acceptable. I might see you soon, I suppose. After that final message, the terminal reverts back to its usual familiar prompt. It seems Ilya wants to pretend as if your conversation from earlier never happened. Look in the Discord Pegapa channel. Oh, is this Pig's second channel? Is this the one YouTube channel? Yeah. Technically, yes. A former mod of mine, was going to edit my videos into, was going to turn my streams into videos, but they stopped after one. It was a whole debacle, which I've only just moved on from. That was strange. Welcome to Stack. Yeah, welcome to Stack. Okay, let's check on Olivia. News. So that's just what we've just learnt about. What personal life? Olivia Carmine was born 1894 at the Royal Hospital in Bucovy. She is the daughter of Bartholomew Carmine and famous singer Victoria Carmine, notable members of the ancient aristocratic Carmine family. You're so much to handle, they could only do one. It wasn't an issue with me. It was, the friend in question takes on too much and then gets overstimulated. And that's probably all I'm gonna say online, just out of respect for everyone involved. Yeah, understandable. Olivia enjoyed a prestigious private education where her talent for singing as a mezzo-soprano was quickly discovered. Nurtured by the experience of her mother, she made her first debut as the theatre in 1918 with her performance in Crossing. Sufficient tabloid coverage and magazine articles exist to strongly suggest that both leads, Olivia Carmine and Stavros Stone, had entered a relationship shortly before the first performance. Ooh, scandalous. This relationship ended a few months later. While many tabloids have speculated on the cause of the breakup, an official statement was never released by either performer. Olivia later married not Gustav Trafalgar, though opting to retain her family name. Their marriage lasted for 5 years before Gustav passed away from cardiac arrest caused by a congenital heart defect. Olivia has since stated that she no longer holds interest in long-term relationships, choosing to focus on her career as an opera singer and hosting her popular radio show, Camille and Carmine. My Discord is trying to do 18 updates. On Twitch mode, I can't see my following streamers. If you sign out and sign in again, it might fix, young lord. It was happening to Laren before. Olivia has gone on record in several newspaper interviews to say she considers herself a devout follower of the Church of the Goddess and considers her faith to have a significant impact on her day-to-day life. Damn you, Twitch! Okay, let's go for Stavros. Personal life? See you in a bit. See you in a bit. Stavros was born 1896 at the Royal Hospital in Bucovy. He is mostly known for his brief opera career. Mr. Stone joined his school's theatre club as part of his education, where he developed his talents as an opera singer, in part due to his natural baritone voice. He was scouted by famous producer Lawrence Sullivan IV in 1918 and shared the lead role in his first major opera, Crossing, with fellow performer Olivia Carmine. During early production of Crossing, Olivia and Stavros proudly shared in interviews they were dating. Multiple tabloids covered the couple's public relationship. This relationship ended roughly 5 months later. While many tabloids at the time speculated on the cause of the breakup, neither performer gave the statement. He hasn't been credited in any other production since Crossing and quietly disappeared from the public eye until his return in 1928 to perform Dalliance. So he came out of retirement to do that? Told her that's everything went down. Bugger. Stavros Stone passed away during performance of Dalliance. His death was caused by a stab wound from a seemingly malfunctioning stage prop inflicted by his co-star Olivia Carmine. Police are investigating. Twitch is having really bad problems today. Yeah. Okay, so this is all kind of... Oh, we found a clue. Closed doors. While purely speculation, industry veterans and those invested in the world of theatre attribute this to Mrs. Stone being blacklisted by producers. Although confirmation was never shared with the public, the theory is widely considered the most plausible reason for Stavros' absence in the theatre. Oh, wait. Oh. So yeah, they broke up and then he was blacklisted? Interesting. Trying to do the emotional damage thing. The fuck is this cool down, but it didn't work. If Twitch is struggling, that would be why. Nothing I can do about it. Okay, Gail de Winter is a famous playwright in Bakovy. While the name is well known even outside the world of the theatre, only those invested in opera are aware that it is in fact a pen name used by an anonymous individual. The name Gail de Winter first appeared in the credits of notable plays around the year 1920. Since then, many have speculated about the real identity of Gail. Wait, do you think Gail is, Killian? I don't know, it seems weird that he was so invested in the play. And let's be honest, we've all considered Killian to not be the stereotypical man of this time period. If you catch my drift. Most producers who worked with the anonymous playwright in the past state that communication was handled by mail through a P.O. box. Only a few, most noticeably Lawrence Sullivan IV, claim to have worked with Gail directly. This revelation came to light during an interview with Mr. Sullivan regarding the production of his latest and final work, Dalliance, which was entirely written by Gail de Winter. Mr. Sullivan told interviewers that Gail's identity is a well-kept secret and he would only share it with his most trusted confidants. He also mentioned turning down several monetary offers from tabloids in exchange for disclosing the real identity. Oh, Hugo Mertens. Why are we investigating Hugo? Detective Hugo Nestor Martins is a detective for the Bakovy police force. Investigations have been mentioned in seven major news articles. No worries, Rock. He is not Cesarin. There is mention of Detective Mertens of the Brooks Police Constabulary, fucking hell, in the country of Belgium. The earliest mention of Detective Mertens in Tessara was from 1926. Okay, so basically that is not going to give us anything. How are you, Ilya? Good. Exciting times here at the archives today. We're receiving a new shipment of international newspapers. Well, exciting by my standards, I suppose. Thanks for asking. Okay, bye. Do you want to log off? Okay. So we learnt some stuff. Let's call up Killian. Can you tell me about the opera? Do I absolutely have to? No. Fine, I shall indulge you. Allow me to summarize the world's most self-indulgent, teeth-grindingly boring play any human has ever endured. Was it that bad? At one point, I found a ball of lint in my jacket pocket, and I maintained my sanity by squeezing it between my fingers and imagining it was Lawrence Sullivan's head. And I did not think there would be quite so much singing in an opera. It was skin-crawlingly awkward. Frankly, the addition of a real-life murder was possibly the only thing that could wake up some of the audience members. I shouldn't joke, but I feel like if you can't laugh at these things with friends on the legal speakeasy, when can you? Do you know what? He didn't blame Gail. You notice that? He blamed Sullivan. As in, is Sullivan tweaking the plays? If our theory is correct. And Killian is Gail. Very well. In brief, Olivia's character, I do not remember her name in the play, Paulina perhaps, sings for about 40 minutes at the start of the performance about her horrible past. Then she cuts herself with a dagger. And then the story goes back in time, a flashback they call it, but I call it a headache. Anyway, we all see the events leading up to her melodramatic suicide. Which were miserable. She was unlucky in love, something about a horse, more unbearable singing. Then eventually we learned she killed her husband with the same dagger. So the main character dies at the start and murders her husband at the end. Yes, but of course the scene played out a little too authentically and Stavros was stabbed to death. But Olivia wasn't hurt at the start? When she was stabbed? No. Strange that, wasn't it? I wonder how it all happened. Well, I'm sure Detective Mertens will figure it all out. Or more likely, Elena Ernest will swoop in and steal his glory. All I can be sure of is this. I will never be going to the opera again. The boring play was bad enough, but the real-life murder at the Denouement, too much. It's finally back. What is it? The mint punch! Oh, he wants a mint punch! Isn't that nice? We get... I don't know. I feel like at first I thought this idea was stupid, but now I'm kind of thinking, you know, I'm not sure about this theory. I lean more towards Vincent or whatever his name. True. But we'll see. I've heard a drink is good for a bad day. I wonder how true that is. You tried to save Stavros? Yeah, tried being the operative word. I was never the best medical student. I wasn't even the best medical student but dropped out. But after Alina's death, when I was so helpless, I just wanted to do something, you know? I tried to help, and I almost made things worse. Or the same, I guess. Killian's shoulders slumped down. He picks up a splinter on the counter absent-mindedly. Reese probably did the right thing when they pulled me aside. I saw someone die, up close, and I was once again of no help. Worse, this time I almost had his blood on my hands, and I'm not being metaphorical. Goddess knows I've had enough flowery language and heavy-handed symbolism from that damned opera. I just feel useless. As a son of a doctor, I should have done better, been better. But though I'm guilty, I'm bored with my own depression. Can you imagine anything worse? Not only am I miserable, but I'm bored with my own misery. And so I sit here and drink, and I look for distraction anywhere I can find it. Say, did you see Reese around? I should ask them if they prefer cats or dogs. What? Why are you so into Reese? Let's just present to him about this. I'm curious. You're asking me? Why do you think I would care who the real writer is? They managed to write an opera that was both tedious and morbid at the same time. If I were them, I'd hide my real name too. Okay, never mind. That wasn't like the, what I expected. I'll present this to him. Get out of the way. That's what I said, and I stand by it. With a story that ghoulish to begin with, is it any wonder it all went wrong? Yeah, okay, now you're gonna go back to Mummy. Okay, have fun. I mean, he is friends, so we could ask him about stuff. Finally, I was able to log back in. Oh no, Hara's having problems too. We missed you, Hara. Twitch is being stinky tonight. Hello, hello. I know other mods having similar problems elsewhere. Yeah, I'm not gonna dock you pay, don't worry. Hey, do you know that they were a couple? I suppose we were all young and foolish once. Of course, Stone was a talented actor, and I'm sure he was fairly charming in his day, as well as despite his humble background. But I'm glad Miss Carmine came to her senses and married someone of her own social standing. There's something to be said for broadening one's horizons, but in my experience, trying to unite two different worlds rarely leads to anything good. Let's have a chat. Okay, that didn't give me any of the juice that I wanted. I can't believe you would even consider Olivia a suspect. What happened was a tragedy for all involved, including her. We can't rule anything out this early, Vincent. You sound just like the detective. It seems he's rubbed off on you. I can't stop you if you're really intent on investigating. Just be a little respectful, would you? I will. Maybe we'll ask him about the penship. Ah, yes, of course I was aware of that. Gail de Winter is a very talented writer indeed. Naturally, I'm well acquainted with their oeuvre. In fact, I have one or two of their librettos in stock. Do you know who it might be? Oh, I've certainly wondered. I try to respect an artist's privacy, but I have a few theories. If you asked me last year, I would have confidently told you it was Mette Vasile. It goes without saying that they'd be Caesarean-born and upper class. But after Dalliance, I'm certain the poignant tragedy of Penelope's Lamont could have only been penned by a woman. My bet would be on Marcia Lewinsky. Of course, it's nothing but speculation. The only people who'd know for sure are the ones who worked with them directly. Producers, directors, and the like. Us common folk aren't privy to such secrets. Une femme? It must be a woman they're talking about their feelings. Flattery, eh? Well, if I must. Interesting. It's worth grilling her for more information the next time you see her, bartender. Okay, let's go. Let's sleep, and we'll see who comes into the bar tomorrow. Who turns up? Maybe we'll finally meet Reese. Okay, so let's... Really? Okay. I feel like there was something there, but at the same time, maybe not. Oh, new people, new people. Distinguished gentleman. A distinguished gentleman approaches the bar and sits down. While he looks similar in age to Vincent, the way he carries himself suggests more vim and vigor. Hello there. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I presume you run this fine establishment? You presume correctly. Wonderful. It's always great to meet new people. Though my reputation precedes me, I feel it important to make introductions regardless. I am Lawrence Sullivan IV, their theatre producer and director, great-grandson of Lawrence Sullivan III, and current patriarch of the venerable and well-respected Sullivan family. My goodness, what a distinguished gentleman. Wow. Our lineage is about as old as Bakovia itself. I doubt you could find a single major historical event in Bakovia's history that doesn't mention the involvement of one of my ancestors. The very same. Good to see I have fans in unexpected places. A speakeasy isn't the first establishment that comes to mind when one thinks of high culture, but good art permeates all strata of Bakovi's, Bakovia. Jesus. Would you like a drink?
What the hell?
Oh my god. Not a heckin' soul raid. I'm not prepared, man. Thank you so much for the follow, guys. Welcome in. How was stream? I'm not prepared. So, is this because I keep telling Soul to get pegged? Is this what this is? Hey Soul, welcome in. How was your stream? Sorry I couldn't catch you earlier. I was grabbing dins after work. And honestly, who's pegging me? No one's pegging you. I'm saying, is this payback for all the pegging that is implied when I raid you? Thank you so much for the follow as well, Nesbar. Oh. The Order of Souls, a force untamed invading your stream to watch you play games. Damn. There's a lot of reading. Bend over, Soul. Rock, behave. I would say timeout Rock, but Rock's a mod. Can't do that. I can't word tonight. I'm so sorry. I hope your stream went well. But yeah, welcome in guys. How's it going? We're doing some cozy games. This is probably going to be my last stream for about a week or so because, yeah, I gotta go take my old PC and get it fixed. It ain't working too good. Plus hay fever. Oh my god. Yeah, Twitch is so balked. Twitch is being a dumb. Yeah, I didn't realize until I streamed and then realized everything was just freaking awful. Can't even play Tekken? What is the point? Big sad. Big sad. I get the feels. I just want to play Expedition 33. That's all I want. I'm hoping once this gets fixed, I can. Fingers crossed. I get to chill here. Oh my god. It's so good. I really want to believe that. I really do. I can't say it currently because I haven't, I haven't experienced it in all its splendor. Twitch is more broken than ever. It is. For context, Soul, and I'm only gonna, I really have to say it. Thank you. I won't say anything too in depth in case people haven't seen it or whatnot. But basically, after Act 1, after character appears, I had a red screen of death. for about, I don't know, 5 minutes, was it, chat? And then suddenly I was just thrown into Act 2 and I had no idea what was going on. A red screen. Yeah, we called it the red screen of death. It was horrible. I managed to turn it off for chat, but I still had to watch it. Peg just missing big story details, right? Not me loading in and going, who the fuck is Verso? What just happened? Where am I? I hope you get it fixed. Amen. A heckin' men. I need the PC ready for when Date Everything comes out. I missed so much shit. In my line of career, I wish I could miss shit. Also, no anime night on Saturday. No, there is anime night on Saturday. I can watch on the phone. Who the fuck is Verso? Me when I first saw Verso. Who is Verso and can I get his number? It is like the most pivotal point. I will stream. You will stream? What are you gonna stream? Oh, right, the thing. I like Verso. He's cute. Yeah, he's voiced by a pretty cool guy. Yeah, Verso's alright. So far. I mean, I'm pretty sure Ben Starr will. Ben Starr is such a Chad. I love him so much. I just want to pinch his cheeks. I love the fact he has become like the official face of Final Fantasy. Him and the magic advert gets me every time. I've completely lost my flow of this guy. Who is he? Oh yeah, he's happy because I like art or something. The magic advert was something. It was something. I didn't expect Jacksepticeye to make a sudden appearance, but here we are. I want to pinch both lots of cheeks. Okay. Okay. Isn't Ben Starr the door in Date Everything? Does that mean I have to date a door? When does that come out? Is it the 17th or the 15th? I hope I don't miss release date. I'm gonna be gutted. But yeah, okay. Olivia told you about here, right? Yes, indeed. She told me about the fantastical portal to Prohibition. I want to say though, I appreciate all the pagans. Lovely to strike back. Is an Iwu required? Because it sounds like it's required. Nine times out of 10, Iwu will probably follow whatever Rock says. I appreciate it, so I don't think I'm worthy, but I appreciate all the same. 100% required. Exactly. This just means the next time I send my folks over, we're going to give you the... No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I've just found my long-lost first ever TikTok account trying to get into my current one. Raiders of the Soul Strike, the Beckoning. Oh dear. Did you know they released a free DLC to Sea of Stars? I didn't know that Soul knew Sea of Stars. Oh boy, Soul did not know that they just released a free DLC to Sea of Stars. I need to re-download. I love that game. Bringing the loop. Aw, shit. It's like talking to two rocks. Due to recent events, she didn't have the time to tell me exactly where to find the entrance. Fortunately, I know Vincent well enough. We've always moved in similar circles, so I simply asked him where to go, and here we are. Yes, very good. Hara will be there clearly. Yeah, man. We're just sending Hara across, like, you know, everyone. And we love it. What? How I look while consuming the beverage. Perhaps something simple to represent my modesty. Oh, he's such a drama kid. Two of us is just double trouble. Wait, so does he want a literal cherry on top? I don't understand. He claps his hands together with glee. Is he a man-child? I wonder if I try ambush. Because it has a literal cherry on top, right? So I think he might partake. So we'll see. This could blow up in my face. Excuse me? This drink was awful? Awfully average? When it's done, I'll have another glass. Does he like it or not? I don't understand rich snob. As long as the police are investigating this unfortunate incident, I can't really travel out of the city anyway. With all that said, I bid you adieu, my friend. Hey, wait, no, I had to... Oh, he just... I'm sorry, hello? Chat? Chat? I don't want to say this is like chat's kind of man, alright? I don't know about Souls community, I apologize, but apparently my chat loves a good twink. This looks like a twink. I could be... Is this Reese? Wait, if this is Reese, I think our theory about Killian might be true. Anime emo boy? Where's Jelly? Wait, where's Phoebe? Phoebe, is this a twink? Look, I am the Madame of lewdness. We love that. Average Valorant player. Yeah, I can see it. I see it. That is one hell of an emo twink boy. This might be a twink. Right? I think this might be a twink. We love twinks, for context. The stranger sits down at the bar, their eyes narrow as they regard each person in turn, before turning to face you. You're not sure if they're annoyed or if that's just their eyebrows. It's not just Twitch what's broken. Is it us? Rough day. The trials and tribulations that have plagued me cannot be contained within a mere 24 hours. Though I deem it unfair to offload all my torment upon an innocent ear. You're refreshingly earnest. It's Reese. Oh my god, he and Killian are so banging. I love it. I love it. I love him. I'm here. I'm here for it. I've only just met this man, but I ship it. I'm grabbing you for a thumbnail. No, I didn't even do it right. Oh, I didn't even grab the twink in his twinkiness. Okay. I know we just met this man, but I already ship you with someone. Is that okay? I just had a cat throw a cotton bud behind me. Why? Welcome in, Roxanne. I am. My name is Reese Ken... Oh my god. Kenyard? Kenrid? Kenrid. I'm gonna go with Kenrid. I was the prop master at the Maverick Opera House. Oh yeah, he got fired. Grabbing the twink by the twinkiness? Oh my. Pleased to meet you. After the tragedy at my former place of employment, I was told by many that I could use a drink. A blithely? Cheerful blonde fellow pointed me in this direction. Ah, that's Killian. So what do you think of Killian? Oh, wait, no, this is the pose. No, this is the one we need. Look at this boy. This is the one. That is the one. Missy likes... Why does Twitch and Discord break together? Maybe they're in a committed relationship. The human equivalent of a golden retriever in a powder pink suit. This honestly describes, like... I don't know. It's giving me jelly vibes, I ain't gonna lie. I am in the new browser. Ayo. No doubt his mother thinks his looks are adequate compensation for all of his other shortcomings. I kind of ship Discord and Twitch now. Definitely Killian. He did not disclose his name. Usually an essential first step when desperately trying to form a new friendship. Especially bewildering when the friendship would be between two mismatched and strange bedfellows? I'm sorry. Bedfellows? Peg's trying to process. Goddess, I'm so sour today. Even I cannot stand it. I am somehow even more judgmental than usual this evening. I cannot quite believe this Killian fellow leapt on stage and tried to help. His lack of medical knowledge is staggering. His heart was in the right place, I suppose. But I'm not sure he knew the names or locations of any of the organs. And they were bedfellows. Not friends, not a couple, just bedfellows. I would recommend Internet Explorer if you're looking for a new one. Harriet, take a hike. Can I offer you a drink in these trying times? Yes. In spite of it all, Killian was right. I could use a drink. I am very curious to see what you will serve me on this moonlit evening. I can't do deadpan. I can't do deadpan voice. Just, can I do it? I got brave. Peg, I need to get a game to play with you and Ryan and the others. A little community sort of game. If you're up for it, hell yes. We need like a little, for the content reunion. For real, for real. I'm down. I'm down to clown. I will probably be awful at it, but that would be really cool. She's great at community. Nah. Have you seen the amount of death in Repo? I am a troll. I am buying a suit for it. Damn. If Ryan will have me again. Oh, I hope so. Look, if Ryan needs judges for season 2 or for the content, I've already said, like, look, I will cameo in any capacity that you need. Petition for everyone to play Mario Party. Oh my god. Mario Party will cause, like, birthday suit for Peg, though. Oh my. Soul. Yeah, right. That game is hell. That game is hell, and it will cause us to go to war. But hey, I'm down. I'm down to clown. Something light and sweet, not too strong. Something that symbolizes a fresh start. After tonight, I want to face tomorrow with renewed zeal. Ryan reckons he is the best at Mario. Does he? Peg said they didn't mind on Ryan's. Oh, what? His birthday suit? You mean the pretty pink suit? I said pretty pink suit. So you're the one that jumped to birthday suit. I mean... Okay, I think this guy needs a poison drop. See, I don't drink much, right? But vodka, white rum, tequila, this sounds like it will get you... Wait, no, it's 9%. No, that will make him leave. Your words were birthday suit. Hey, no, I don't call it birthday suit. That's the thing. I just say naked. I don't think that was me. Okay, so something fruity but isn't too fruity. Honestly, it might be the poison drop. Hold up, Brock. Did you say birthday suit? We've got to go back and watch the clip. There's no clip. Someone said it on Ryan's. I believe that. Does it sound like Peg or me? You. It sounds like you. Oh my god, I have... Wait, what birthday suit? So, it's very likely I might have mentioned birthday suit. Rock, I am inclined to agree with that. I think this is the first time I've seen someone use the word ennui, apart from Inside Out 2. I come back and the first thing I hear is birthday suit. Well, Soul very kindly just implied that we should game with Ryan at some point. And then I counter-offered we should have a for the content reunion. And then Soul said, hell yeah, I'll buy a suit for the occasion. And then he brought up the last time we mentioned this, someone said that Soul needs to be in a birthday suit. And now we're arguing over if I would have said that or Rock. And I don't know about you, but I think Rock is the type of girl that would say birthday suit. I don't want to accuse anyone. No, but I want to deflect. Because I know it ain't me. Just one of the days, Twitch and Discord goes on life support. Feels more Peg-like. Young Lord, I don't think you know me. Anyway, back to the twink. I think I'll be back. The decor is a bit bright and garish for my taste, but there's a shabby, faded grandeur I appreciate. Personified by Vincent, whose eccentric manner is occasionally amusing. I'm glad you're always welcome here. Do you think he's happy? It was me. I admit it. Madame, I feel like I've only really known you for the, like, 10 minutes, and I can say, yeah, that does sound like you. Reese's mask of affected disinterest slips for a moment, and they let out a low breath. Perhaps a sigh of relief. You suspect they are going through a difficult time. Perhaps I can bring my friends along. The Ravenborn Society might enjoy it here. We need a new place to discuss this month's novel. Now then, I can't stay around for too long this evening. I need to find a new job soon, and I must make sure I do not spiral into a pit of alcohol and self-pitying melancholy, as I do most Tuesdays. So when is the birthday suit party, Peg? Hashtag Cass is always lewd. Oh boy. What kind of gift wrap? Bubble wrap. They read too. What a nerd. Hey, dudes look particularly tasty in a suit. Especially if it's bright pink. I feel like I've started a thing here. I'm so sorry, Peg. So, this stream had no chance a second a hot emo twink appeared on it. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Usually, I'm the one who starts bringing up these things for some reason. Good luck, Reese. Oh no, did they actually leave? Oh no, Reese actually left. I'm gutted. I feel like I just met them. I think they go by them. No, the fellow twink left. They're so cute. Okay. We haven't met... Wait, you mean the old guy isn't a suspect? So what? Mr. Sullivan, I need to talk to you in an official capacity about the recent events at the Maverick Theatre during the performance of the play you produced. Yes, very good. I say, aren't you that detective fellow? You have a strong jawline, distinctive. Have you ever acted? Or modelled? They will be back. Let's get Soul in a mankini. What, like a bright green Borat mankini? What? No, Mr. Sullivan. This is not the time for... I don't have much to do with fashion in the world, but my cousin Maurice is looking for unusual looking gentlemen who can showcase his three-piece suits on some billboards. You guys are making me blush. Yeah, Hara does do that. Can you imagine? So, I think the answer is yes, and that's the problem. I am an officer of... What do you mean unusual? Oh, I meant it as a compliment, of course. Not unusual in an unappealing way. You know, distinctive, striking. Like Soul Strike? Mr. Lawrence, can I ask you about some unusual events on the night of the accident? It's that jawline. So rugged. Yes, you'd make a fine leading man too, you know. If you had talent or charisma. It's the eyelashes, isn't it? Mr. Lawrence, can you tell me exactly where you were at? Some people will hear that they lack charisma and consider that an insult. Not me. I see true charisma all the time. And though it's essential on stage, I know that it comes not from practice or virtuous effort. Mr. Sullivan, if you could please listen to my questions carefully, all I want to know is, charisma is like being tall or beautiful. Indeed, a part of physical charisma for a leading man is being tall. But what I am really talking about is a charisma of personality. You know, the type of person who lights up a room with their smile, who makes your heart glow warm just because you are in their presence. Roblox is broken too. Has the internet just kind of been targeted? I mean, what happened today? Like, a few people got FNAF early. Did FNAF break the internet? Just because you got long hair doesn't mean you ain't manly. Exactly. Small talk. We are discussing the most important aspect of a man's nature, their ability to inspire others with affection and connection. Mr. Lawrence, that's all very interesting, but if we could get back to my questions about the incident during Dalliance. Ah, yes. Well, Dalliance relied on a strong, charismatic male performer, somewhat stiff and unlikable at first, of course. Not unlike you, but as the story progresses. Forget it. This is going nowhere. I hate the theatre. Good one, old fellow. How long you been growing it? Is it baby numbers? Okay. We have assertive lady. An assertive young woman approaches the bar. For a brief moment, she looks around, seeming to admire the decor, before she takes a seat on the stool. A woman walks into a bar. It's not a bad start, huh? It's the opening of one of my favorite books. Then she orders a drink. So what have you got? What do you like? Since like last year autumn, so not that long. I mean, that's pretty long. I think. Okay, so this is Effia. I think Effia is another one of our suspects. If I remember correctly. Yes, she is. Gotta keep going. Took me a good 2 years for decent length. From 0, by the way, because got released from military. Oh, fair play. It's the opening of one of my favourite books, and she orders a drink. So what have you got? She likes tangy. Maybe the one night stand? Give it another 1.5 years, my dude. It'll happen. I believe. Learn to get those messy buns on point. I'm just scared to cut my hair ever since I got cursed with the bowl cut as a kid. For most of my life. Right now, hair is getting long enough, so can't have it only on one side because it gets in the way. So now I'm doing middle part. Ooh. This venue was nice. Vincent's doing a good thing here, creating a place for us all to drink and mix. Mixed clientele. Most of them aren't awful. What does that mean? Oh, don't take my cynicism too seriously. My opinion of people improves dramatically when I'm no longer sober. Thanks for the drink. Okay. She's gonna be fun. I wore hats for a little bit until I could get it long enough to tie back. Good shout. Alright, Effia. So who exactly is she? What can you tell me about Reese? Why are you going after them? No, just asking. Reese is good at their job and doesn't suffer fools. I like that. Sure, they're not a beam of sunshine and they don't play the game, but that kind of professionalism and detachment is something that shouldn't be held against them. Reese often had flaming rows with Olivia over her lack of professionalism and general disregard for the work they delivered as a props master. I think Olivia respected Reese. Maybe? But Reese had no time for divas. This would be a nice place to find a quiet corner. I suppose so. I have nothing to hide. Who had access to the prop room? I mean, Reese, obviously, and a few other stagehands. Stavros didn't enter the prop room during the intermission because he was ushered away to have his makeup redone by Lawrence. Although... Get on some roids! You'll surpass him. I did see Stavros at the prop table before the actual show. Interesting. Is this the writer of the opera? No, we don't know who the writer is. Effia is a stagehand. That would be a nice place to find a quiet corner and write in my notebook. Good ambience. So what's it like being a stagehand? It's a hard job. Physical. That's it? Yeah, and I suppose it's great if you love working with props. Backstage. Paintings and such. Very fulfilling. Steal it from the barbers. What's it like being a bartender? It's hard work and long hours. Well, you make it look easy and fun. Ban Twitch. I can't ban Twitch. Are you mad? Then I'd have to talk to myself. No bonk. Why me? What did I do? I'm just gonna ask everyone about if they're the writer for this thing. Yes, rather little is known about our enigmatic writer because you won't ban Twitch. You think I have that power? You will. But I've never considered that a problem. The art speaks for itself, doesn't it? This would be a nice place to find a quiet corner. Yeah, it would. Yeah. Okay, so who is she likely to... Yes, that's what I said. I can't spend all my money on cocktails. Time for me to go home. Okay. Probably shouldn't have asked her about the information that she gave me, but, you know. So, can I now look up Reese and... Oh, yes. Let's look at Effia. Effia, born 1898, is a citizen of Bukovi who immigrated to Sasara at a young age. She is credited working as a stagehand, as an actor. That's interesting. So she's an actress. What if she staged this? So Olivia would get, you know, crucified for murder. Not literally, but... And then she could become the main actress. You know, I'm just saying. It's a possibility. Her first credit was in 1918 where she acted in Crossing. Which is also what Olivia and Stavros were in, right? She appeared as a stagehand during the premiere of Dalliance. Cross-dressing? No. Born 1901, is a citizen of Bukovi. They are listed as an employee at the Maverick Opera House, fulfilling the role of prop master. Oh, got me interested. I mean, maybe. During their 2 years of employment at the Maverick, they were credited for their role in a variety of plays, though not much else is known about them. The last entry is for the premiere of Dalliance. Okay. Oh, wait. And we also have Lawrence. Lawrence, born 1860, is a son of Celine and Jensen and is the current patriarch of the notable Sullivan family. Love me a good drag show. I mean, it's quite possible it's going to happen. Help! What's banned now, Axo? Everything is broken? Have you tried turning it off and on again? With recent changes in the political and economic climate of Tessara, the family's influence has diminished significantly, and Sullivans can be found working in finance, the arts, and even commerce. Okay, I'm not too fussed about his background. Nothing flagged, so that's fine. No, every app and game. Time to grab more infinite free money. Yeah, if it's broken, you know, you can get a lot of money that way. Tell me about Dalliance. Man, this man. Dalliance was the culmination of my life's work. My magnum opus. I worked for years, selecting scripts, assembling my perfect cast, and securing the funding and support I needed to craft my masterpiece. Time to find a way for free Nitro. Lord. Oh no, the internet is down. How will I ever survive? I'll have to go and touch grass. So now it's over. Will you retire? Bah, of course not. Because of the accident, it did not have a full run. And I'm on a sabbatical. I need time to regroup and regain my equilibrium. My creative juices need to percolate once more. Preferably in schnapps or absinthe. I don't want to touch grass. It's wet. Okay, to stroke his ego. Gladly, my first ever credit production. Oh my god. When planning Dalliance, it was imperative to me that I resemble as much of the original cast of Crossing as possible. Is that some liberal talk? Maybe. Maybe. You know what? I'm just gonna grab a screenshot of this man in his best dress because I might need it for thumbnails. And I don't want to risk the same thing happening between streams, okay? I just don't. As such, I went out of my way to recruit both Olivia Carmine and Stavros Stone, who played the leads of Crossing at the time. I was also lucky to pick up Ephra DeVos again, an integral part of the team. Wait, Effia? Oh yes, does that surprise you? She does look quite young for her age, doesn't she? My plan came together wonderfully. The beginning and the end. Alpha and Omega. Or, well, I suppose it was a wonderful plan until the tragedy struck Stavros. Okay, what can he tell me about... Because he was there when they dated, right? Oh yes, I remember very well. It was quite fortuitous for Crossing indeed. The onstage chemistry was simply explosive, and the press was suddenly very interested in the show. Do you know why they broke up? Olivia never did tell me, but I imagine the novelty just wore off, which is par of the course, really. As common as relationships are in this industry, they usually don't have a long shelf life. Damn it, he's not giving me anything. Maybe about these two butting heads. The situation with Kenrid. Yes, it's all quite unfortunate, isn't it? What is going on with them exactly? Oculum's razor, my good bartender. The simplest conclusion is always the right one. I don't think that's quite... It was not easy for me to let them go. I really did lose sleep over it, but I am willing to make sacrifices. Such is the responsibility of a producer. I cut myself with a tuna can? No! Why? I'm not your trans mother. Do what you want. My 50th reason to not go outside now. Give me the first 10, Nesbar. Give me the first 10 reasons. So you fired Reese. Must you use such crude terminology? Did I shoot someone from a cannon? Did I fire a bullet into someone's heart? No, it was a simple matter. The constant arguments between Reese and Olivia about professionalism forced my hand, I'm afraid. Dalliance relied on a core troupe of 4 creative geniuses. Reese was not part of that group, and to ensure Olivia's cooperation in the future, I could not risk anyone dispelling our magical creative chemistry, not even Reese, an otherwise skilled prop manager. I'm allergic to grass. They were informed that once Dalliance completed its run, they would be released from their contract. I could not in good conscience give them a positive reference, but I wouldn't blacklist them either. Interesting that he used the word blacklist, because if you remember, Stavros was blacklisted. Also, I just kicked my toe onto my desk. I think I hit it, but I'm not gonna lie to you, that fucking hurt. Whoo! People, the sun, the rain, loud noises, no Wi-Fi. Those are the first 5. I respect. Those are all very valid reasons. It's wet, it's dry, and it gets everywhere. Part of my job is to protect the talent. The labour is a big part of the show, but the talent is of the highest import. I see. Interesting. Could an enemy have tried to sabotage Dalliance? An enemy? Who in the world would consider me an enemy? I just thought, well, I suppose I can think of 1. Or maybe 2, now that you mention it. Like, well, there's Artemis Godolphin, the theatre critic. That fat old queen never did warm to my work, talentless hack. Then there's Carmelia Simone. She was a falsetto who could break a crystal glass with her voice and break the hearts of every wife whose husband she seduced. That woman was voracious and vicious. When I chastised her, she threatened to burn down the rehearsal studio. And of course, there's my old rival Marcus van Kerstein. The 8th Duke of Hanovera never did like me or my family. His father and my father had a blood feud, and as their sons, Marcus and I were expected to continue the feud. Neither of us had the stomach for blood, though, so instead we went a series of increasingly savage letters to one another. I once called his suit Horry Awful. Horry Awful? It means horrible and awful at the same time, of course. And I suppose my ex-wife, Mary Anna, might wish specific harm on me, and I know this because she sent me a letter. What did it say? I wish you specific harm. You have a lot of enemies. Yes, well, if you're not upsetting anyone with what you say, you're not saying anything at all. Who would consider me an enemy? Everyone you meet. If you don't go outside, it bugs won't get in your house. I wish that was true, but they always find a way. They just do. I'm in dire need of invigorating conversation and a drink. I hope you can provide both. No. Okay, let's ask him about the author. You are asking me about the identity of Gale de Winter? Lawrence isn't even trying to hide his smugness. He absolutely delights in knowing more than he is saying. Wow, Lawrence. Making more enemies than Bloodborne's Lawrence. Some industry secrets must remain just that. Secret. Surely you can appreciate the need for this, running an establishment like a speakeasy. Did you know why wolf spiders learn your routine to avoid you? No, I didn't, but I'm glad about that. If I don't have to look at a wolf spider. I'm in dire need of a oh my god, my guy. Oh, so I need to get him to really like me. And then ask him. Okay, we'll just skip the... This is just to get in his good... okay, he's off. Never mind. Not in Grounded, they don't. True. Grounded, they were a nightmare. The funniest twist would be if the detective turned out to be the writer. Oh my god. You know, I never pictured you as a Nesta detective. He doesn't remain flustered for long. Oh my god. Discover Hugo's middle name and taunt him with it is an achievement. Oh dear. Oh wait, no, backstory, I'm missing it. Never playing this game is not realistic. I gotta go now, see ya. Bye! Bye, Axo. He was my first partner, and I was his. After we were assigned to the same district, we embraced. Wait! We embraced? When we filed our first arrest, it felt like winning a grand prize. It seemed like nothing could stop us. But the truth is, he outshone me. He leapfrogged me for promotion, and now he's dating the commissioner's daughter. When I say hello to him in the station corridor, he doesn't even look at me. Damn. I let Travelin take the lead. Take the glory. I became a sidekick, a side character in my own life because I thought his success was our success. Look, it's David Tennant! You're not the first one to make that joke. He really does look like David Tennant. This game is serving queer messes all over the place, right? I think everyone's a bit fruity. I need you people to yell at me to actually write. Phoebe, you need to fucking write. There you go. I did it. Everyone tell Phoebe to write. Bad news. I'm running out of tango. I'm not as original as I thought. You'll get them next time. Go and write, or else. Wanna play a game, Phoebe? Yo, Phoebe, you wanna play Reaper? Yo, Phoebe! I feel like Soul would be very, amusing in Repo. Okay, so there has to be some link to this. I mean, these are linked. I mean, I can just guess it. He won't play it, he's too scared. Oh. Wait, are we saying he is a suspect? Anime style, as expected. I am so close to opening Wilds. Oh dear. Phoebe! You're better than this, Phoebe. No, The kitty! I wish you could interact with the kitty. Oh. A tired, annoyed, and visibly frustrated Hugo Mertens enters the speakeasy. He grabs the stool roughly and wrestles it into position. He sighs deeply, a sound that comes not from his throat but the depths of his soul. His piercing eyes finally meet yours, and you see a desperate plea for help. Crit, have we reached the point where this man is broken enough to be considered broken? Still abstinent, detective? After everything I've been through these past few days? Absolutely not. Just give it the strongest drink you have on the menu right now. If it kills me outright, at least I won't have to deal with these bitter people anymore. As John Cena would say. Are you sure about that? I am dead serious. Okay, he wants the strongest drink possible. Got it. A 9% alcoholic? Yes. Keep going. Right, Crit thinks he's not broken enough. Bear. Well, when I asked you to make it strong enough to kill me, I was joking. And he's blushing. Break him more. Wait, do I need to screen grab his blushing face in case I need that? Absolutely. Absolutely, I'm screen grabbing this. I have so many pictures to choose from now, it ain't even funny. You get what you asked for in this bar, detective. Hugo quickly downs the rest of his drink. He does not savor the taste, nor does he shudder from the sudden hit of alcohol. So how are things going, Hugo? How do you think, bartender? I can't talk about anything with that damn producer Lawrence Sullivan about him rambling on and on about his insufferable family and legacy. The props master Reese barely speaks, and every word they say drips with contempt. The feeling is mutual at this point. And Effia, the stagehand, dances around me with her labyrinthine vocabulary. Labyrinthine means like a maze. She taught me that. She shouldn't be so arrogant. I'm speaking my third language after all. Is there a law written somewhere that all amateur writers have to be so full of themselves? Crit, calm down. Don't be offended. Probably scribbled on a notepad, yeah. All the while, Olivia Carmine has still not responded to my summons for a testimony. Well, they say if you look at something long enough, you fall in love with it. I might as well consider proposing to her manager because that's all I see every time I try to reach out to that woman. And with that final complaint, the tension finally seems to leave Hugo's body. The alcohol and the act of venting his frustration are having an effect. This has been one hell of a week. Detective, it's only Thursday. Yeah, well, it has not been a fair challenge for a single man to take on by himself. I feel like I've been set up to fail. Why am I telling this to you of all people? How about you go back to playing with your liquor bottles while I go back to interviewing these buffoons and solving the case? Give him another drink. But for real, Phoebe, do you want to write? Sure. With reluctance, Hugo gets up from the stool, slightly swaying as the alcohol hits him. Godspeed, Hugo. Godspeed. Okay, let's listen to the maybe couple whisper. Hey there. Hello again. Remember me? We helped the man who was stabbed on stage at the opera. You yelled at me. Of course I remember you. Hard not to. I can't say I blame you for trying to help. Oh, wrong person. I can't say I blame you for trying to help, even though you were useless. Most of the audience just sat there gawping. I know, it was bold of me to act, but I can't help but worry I may have made things worse. Scott and Dazai in a different universe. You didn't make things better or worse. You didn't really do much of anything, but a wound like that was going to always be fatal. So don't worry about it too much. I see. Poor guy. Did you lose your job because of my stunt? Reese almost smiles. I was fired, of course, but that had nothing to do with you. Sorry to hear that, old fellow. I mean, sorry to hear that, friend. What are you going to do now? I haven't decided yet. My skills are in demand, of course, and my reputation hasn't taken too much of a knock. I'm free to choose my own path now. A look of disbelief flashes across Killian's face. You can't tell whether he's confused or realizing something. Just like that. Aren't you nervous about security? Money? What about your reputation? Bring Twink closer. It's just a job at the end of the day. I suppose so. I haven't really ever had a job. They are very helpful when you need money to buy food, pay your rent, and buy books. Consider getting one. Or if you don't need to work, maybe get a hobby. Maybe. Yes, maybe I will. I ship it. There is no reason to ship it, but there's this couple at the back. There's this couple here. I mean, we are feasting. Here I am again. Evening, Reese. I'm never sure what kind of topics to discuss. People are also different. All the couples are gay. What's a hobby? You mentioned a society? A secret society, so why would I say more? You brought it up. Well, I suppose I can say a little more. Please. The Ravenborn Society is composed of me, Reese Kenyard, my cousin, Louise, and my childhood friend, Sebastian Obsidian Noir. I'm sorry, Sebastian Obsidian Noir? Oh, that was not his birth name. Took me almost 2 hours to write 3 paragraphs, but I'm finally done. Yay! Such an anime name. It really is. It sounds like something I would have named my Dragon Age character back in the day. We're still just talking to people, honestly, Seashell. Was that 2 hours ago? Jesus Christ. Sounds very interesting. I thank you for the compliment. We are a peculiar bunch, but I would not have it any other way. I'm stealing it and using it somewhere. Please do. Obsidian Noir. Let's just call him Black Black. Together we celebrate the macabre, the sinister, the eldritch, and the supernatural. We are enthusiasts, but also investigators. The Ravenborn Society is just as interested in reality as fiction. If a tale is terrifying, mysterious, spine-chilling, or challenges our view of mundane reality, we embrace it. And whether that story is from the creative minds of a novelist or a poet, or ripped from the headlines of a newspaper, we revel in it. Gonna call one of the princes in one of the books. I shall have to write that. Hey! So you're a book club. We are explorers of the imagination, investigators of the supernatural, and trailblazers of the outer reaches of reality where magic and science intersect. We meet Tuesdays and Fridays, and there is always fruitcake and tea. Maybe I could join one day? We've got to make him like us, you know? The waiting list for entry to society is long, but I will add your name to the end. We plan to one day have a radio show where we discuss horrific novels, poems, and shows, and we'll keep you appraised on our progress on the front. Alright, Reese. I missed how this conclusion was reached. You're a book club? Because they talk about books, I guess. I guess we talked to them about, you know, things there. Oh, that didn't. Oh, you can hardly blame me. One can only tolerate so many Easter egg hunts trying to locate props that were carelessly discarded all over the set before losing one's patience. She didn't respect me, my work, or my time, so why would I respect her? The way I see it, you earn that sort of thing. I always knew Lawrence would take Olivia's side, but I'd sooner die than bite my tongue. Take her side? Nothing. It doesn't matter now. I've moved on. I love a good moonlight stroll when the night is— Oh no, I forgot to give them a drink! Oh, I've wasted our time. Oh, I'm the worst. Alright, let's get you drunk. Oh my god, Peg. I need to make him like me. Care for a drink, Mr. Sullivan. Okay, he didn't like that. You have one job. Yeah, you are right. I do have one job. A drink that shows ambition, passion. A drink that makes one weep with its many complexities. Something strong yet bitter. Okay, so there's no way to know what this guy wants. Wish I got you drunk. You'd have to try harder than that. Let's try a one-night stand. Drink. A one-night stand. Drink. Hello, Marissa. How's it going? Welcome in. He's already in a good mood, though. Yeah, but I need his bar at the bottom to go up. It has a passion. True. No, I don't like it. I need this to get here, and I need to give him a drink that he likes. Nice. I don't think it's high up enough, but it's up. If I can be frank with you, my friend. Hi, Hara. Hi, Seashell. Hi, Phoebe. Hi, Peg. Very much like trying to mix oil out of water. Wider. As I'm a veteran in this wonderful industry, I've seen my fair share of clashing egos and divas storming off in a huff. These experiences pale in comparison to what was going on between Stavros and Olivia. They managed to keep things somewhat civil, in my presence at least. It was always very tense, though. If Effia is to be believed, however, she heard both leads in a shouting match spouting colourful profanity at each other not too long ago. Don't look into this too much, dear friend. It is all quite common in the industry. I'd be more unnerved if there wasn't any backstage drama. Haha. Ah. Yes. Let's talk to him about why Stavros was blacklisted. Sullivan the Fourth. Wow. Yes, poor chap. Of course, I was questioned on my decision to bring him back from obscurity. Lucky for me, he was still as talented as ever. So he really was blacklisted. Oh yes, the practice is rather common. It's good form to look out for your peers in the industry. People like us shouldn't be burdened with the nitty-gritty of running background checks on every starlet who shows up to audition. Our time is more valuable than that. If someone has proven to be ill-tempered or hard to work with, warning your colleagues is a common courtesy. So why was Stavros blacklisted? Unless you're planning on casting him posthumously in your next production, I don't see how that's any concern of yours. That's very much important to me. Okay, we'll talk about that. What an awful tragedy. I really can't imagine any of my staff would do something so diabolical. Are you certain these are the only culprits? Oh my. Well, at least Olivia is obviously blameless in this dreadful scenario. So that's one name off the list. No need to thank me. I wasn't about to. What can I ask him about which will give me the chance to, like, get friendship points? Maybe just the murder. Good heavens, the mouth on this scoundrel. Is this the sorry state of today's youth? Uncultured barbarians. The lot of them. Something ought to be done about it, I say. About themselves? Yeah, it was blacked out, so I've already done it. That's the problem. Yes, good night, Lawrence. So we can talk to Effia for a bit. Let's get her. Oh, she didn't like that. Okay, we'll go femme fatale. Haven't gave someone that today. She's the stagehand. She's kind of seen a lot of the confrontations, should we say? Ooh, okay, she liked that one. She liked that one a lot. Yeah, so he said that you said you saw them arguing. That looked like liquid steak when it got poured. Ew. Yeah, that's what I said. Tensions were high between them the entire production, though. Did Stavros and Olivia fight? Yes, and he told her she was going to get what she deserved. That sounds bad for him. That is bad for him. You should look into that. This would be a nice place. Yep, he's dead. Guys, he's dead. Okay, let's see what she thinks about Reese and him fighting. I don't gossip about my co-workers. Certainly not at a time like this. That's not who I am. Take your prying inquiries elsewhere. I just wanted your inside opinion. Whoa there, friend. I'm not reliving that period of my life. Those are stories for another time. A drunker time. Okay, so we get her drunk and we talk about that. Interesting. Okay, she really does not want to talk to me about this. Okay, she's gone. Like, there must be a reason we can talk to these guys in the background. Oh, did you know Stavros? Oh, he won't talk about Stavros until we get him drunk? Wait a minute, is Bjorn actually going to be useful? No offense, Bjorn. I need something that's 6 or higher, but not 9. Okay, he's going to be a drama oh, sounds cool. Go for the heavy stuff. She's such a drama queen. Why not 9? Will they faint? If they get too drunk, they, like, leave immediately. It's causing no offense, and it's strong enough, which does the trick. So, did you know Stavros? I knew him. Don't know anything about what happened on stage, though. Wait, how did you know? So apparently Cloudflare is having some issues, so a lot of stuff, including Discord and Twitch, might have issues tonight. Yeah, what's Cloudflare? But we have heard that, or we felt that. His intricate work on those little metal latches he made in his workshop were very Wait, he used to do... Wait, he worked with... he worked same place as me. Different departments, though. Different type of metal work. Though it was always clear we came from different worlds, too. What do you mean? Put it this way. I once told him I grew up in a basement and often went hungry. He didn't say anything, just stared at me. Free to say, I don't think he ever lived that way. American company that provides content delivery network services, cybersecurity, DDoS, immigration, wide area network services, reverse proxies, domain name service, ICANN. Okay, so everything. Yeah, the internet. The internet is fucked. So he knew the victim after he got fired. You know, he didn't seem the sort that would enjoy metalwork, but he was quite good at it. Did you talk often? Sure, we would talk between shifts. I wasn't close with him, and he was quiet, but I like to help out folk like him. Folk like him? You know, people who have fallen into this way of life. We're not all born to be grafters. Some of us have to learn the craft. He was an outsider, but there's a lot of outsiders in the plant. Anything else? He wasn't well liked, and even I didn't warm up to him. Not at first. But I don't want to speak ill of the dead. No one deserved that fate, killed on stage like that. Still, I can't shake the feeling he wasn't always honest with me. He held grudges, and he would talk about the people who screwed him over. But always in these vague terms. He held a lot of anger in his heart. I'm not sure I want to talk about this much more, you know? Lucas has been going on about it all night. I know he can just talk about anything, but for me, some subjects just make me too gloomy. Remember that time when Meta was attacked and Facebook and Instagram were down? Yes. Yeah. God, that was a while ago. Okay, so he knows Stavros. Okay, well, I just thought maybe you'd be able to clear some stuff up, you know? Okay. No, he's just it's just flavor text, I think. For Lucas. Although, he has a writer friend. He could be friends with the writer. And the only other one we can really talk with is Killian. How's the job hunt going? Dreadful. But thanks for asking, I guess. That bad, huh? I've been browsing employment opportunities for months, and I can barely get a single interview. Did you send many applications? Job hunting always sucks. I'm pretty sure we are all still fine. Yeah, we seem okay. You've no idea how hard it is. How to find job openings that sound interesting, that my parents wouldn't throw a fit over, and that I'd feel I'd be any good at. I'm so glad I don't have to job hunt. In a way, it's nice that my job is like so in demand right now that if I ever do want to leave, technically there should be options, but yeah. Maybe I should ask Reese for advice. They're also looking with greater success than I, it seems. I do envy them, you know, not getting involved in a murder investigation and getting sacked and all that, but having found their thing, their way in life, knowing that they're good at what they're worth. All I know is that I'm not good at anything. You can become good at something. Oh, I don't know. The only thing I have is an eye for pretty things, but I don't have the makings of a painter or a seamstress or a sculptor. I'm too impatient, too easily distracted. Don't like getting my hands dirty either. I suppose I have enjoyed a bit of photography. I brought myself a Canon Insta last year. Spent a rather enjoyable summer with it too, snapping pictures of pretty girls and sunsets and street corners. And pretty girls on street corners. It was probably rubbish though. I don't know. I felt too embarrassed to actually show anyone. I just did it because it was fun. Not much to go on, is it? if you enjoy it, it's worth pursuing. Okay. Bro, don't want to hear about it. Okay, he wants his his punch. And you dare complain after job hunting for only a week? Last time I had to job hunt, I was jobless for a week, and I was contacted through an employee leasing. Oh. At this point, I've given up on getting my appy. I didn't complain. You're a strong person, Marissa. Okay, so will you tell me anything about Reese? No, he just feels bad for Reese, which, you know. Oh, you really like it here, don't you? Like it? Why, I love this place. Ever since I lost Alina, I feel like I don't quite fit anywhere. Except maybe here. What do you think? I'm glad it feels like home. The mix of people, the drinks, the ambience, it's just so invigorating. And the fact that my mother, my cousins, my housekeeper, and my old school teachers don't come here helps a lot too. I was job hunting for 7 months. Just have patience. I need to find a way to make more money. But I'm pretending like I don't know that. I feel like if we make Killian like us enough, he might get a good ending or something. I don't know. But I guess I might as well just ask you about the other Reese thing. That's hardly surprising. They're both strong-willed, outspoken people, aren't they? That doesn't mean they can't still respect each other. The first time I ever met Reese, they called me an idiot and gave me an earful. And now we're friends. At least I think we are. I don't know. Roommates, friends, it's all the same. In the eyes of time. I job hunted for like 3 years last time, but employees don't like it when they have to accommodate. Yeah, I had a gap of a year between jobs. It was pretty awful. Right. So these guys had lots of backstage fights, right? Could that have led to... No? Really? 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 It seems like everyone hates everyone, but I can't link anything to anyone, you know what I mean? It's Cat. He purrs, but that's it. I don't even hate the restaurant bar jobs, so I've been living well. My uncle had an autistic person work, but had to lay them off because they did nothing for the company. Like, there was zero profit after trying to find anything they would and wanted to do. The thing they wanted to do, they didn't. Do you think I can get the supermarket shop done and be back home by 9? I mean, depending on how close you are, it's possible. It's like 30 minutes. Depends if you run. Who is this pretty lady? Oh, this is the author, isn't it? Maybe I was wrong. This is the author. A prim-looking woman takes a seat. She looks around the bar with keen interest, taking in every detail. I like to speedrun it. I believe in you, Rock. Wait until she's done. After a few more seconds, her eyes go all over the neatly stacked bottles behind you, before finally her gaze meets yours. The inquisitive look changes to a polite, slightly embarrassed smile. Sorry, I've never been to an illegal bar before. Wow, everything looks so different from what I expected. What exactly were you expecting? The articles I've read on alcohol consumption in Bilkovi mostly mentions seaside pubs filled with salty sailors drinking foaming ale, and fancy hotel bars serving cocktails to aristocrats. I'm just gonna grab a screenshot of her just in case I need it. I mean, I don't know how prevalent this girl is gonna be. Cough. Yeah, sleepy bee. We're aiming for something more refined. I can definitely tell. The decor, ambience, and style all seem carefully selected to ensure a feeling of class, while remaining subtle enough to make everyone feel welcome. Sounds good. Thank you. I've always found it hard to sound natural when I speak. Lots of facts and too much information. That's why my job is kind of perfect for me, though. It's all information, all the time. The polite smile remains, but the girl's eyes twinkle mischievously as she waits for realization to dawn on you. Oh, this is Ilya! Ilya? Haha, I told you I would come visit. I was curious and wanted to see who had been using the stack at this place. And of course, I never had a proper cocktail before, so I'm quite excited to try one. So what would you like to try? Gosh, I'm not quite sure what to order. What sort of flavours do you normally enjoy? I find sweet things very comforting. I'm not sure yet how well I can tolerate alcohol, though. Is that helpful? She needs a baby drink. Like me. Please go easy on me. She needs a weak, fruity thing. Mint punch? She's extra British. She's a lightweight, innit? Is mint sweet? I don't know. It's fruity. Oh. Okay. We take that. This makes my cheeks feel warm. I was worried I might not like this, but it tastes nice. It's not often I have the opportunity to explore places like this in the evening. I could get used to this. Who is currently operating the stack now? I encourage you to find that out. First-hand resources and personal experience are so much less subjective than discussions over alcohol. This was all very nice. I look forward to future conversations, either on the stack or in person. I don't get out much, obviously, but I'm gonna come back eventually. Bye-bye, Ilya. If you just make a mojito, it's a bit sweet, as it has cane sugar. Oh, she's a cutie! We love Ilya! Welcome to Stack. How are you, Ilya? Okay, it doesn't change because she's been here. I thought I'd check. She sounds very sweet, which I realise is just Peg's version of her voice. I can't do a lot of changes in my voice. I'm really bad at it. I'm trying to work at it, but... Good evening to you, Mr. Johansson. I trust you are enjoying the nightcap. Aye, it's grand. You can't beat a place where you can get a good bevy, especially if it didn't cost you a fortune. Peg, be Batman. I am Batman. Martha! I can't do Batman. I never claimed to do Batman. Oh, don't worry at all. Some colloquial flavours add to the multicultural ambience. Aye, right. You know, the influx of foreigners has made many of my contemporaries nervous. Okay, this is getting into dangerous waters. I'm just gonna skip it. I'm not getting any facts here. Imposter syndrome. Oh, these two are chatting. There's not a lot of info to gain here today. Facts. Hi, Reese. Reese, I'm gonna make sure to give you a drink first. So I don't forget. He looks like a Reese. They do, don't they? Well, what does a Reese look like? Maybe they like this. I don't know. No. What went wrong with the dagger? I suppose there's no harm in telling you what I told the police. Who knows? Perhaps you won't be as obsessed with how the dagger killed Stavros. The real question is, how was the dagger modified? Go on. I recognized my own handiwork immediately. The dagger was a prop that I personally fashioned, with retractable mechanism and all. Hey Peg, I was wondering if you ever played Danganronpa. I definitely didn't spell that right. You bet I did! I played all three and the spin-off because I'm a masochist. And I'm debating playing the game that isn't Danganronpa but kind of is Danganronpa. That came out recently. Of course you are a masochist. Both the weight and appearance have been carefully taken into account so the actor can perform the most convincing delivery during the scene. It has to feel real so the performance feels real as well. Ooh, does that make me a nerd or does that make me cool? I don't know. I don't know what the going rate is. Any amateur could have sharpened it like some common kitchen knife, but I'd have noticed that right away. No, their adjustments were more precise than that. Even a blunt knife can do a surprising amount of damage when thrust with enough force. Ordinarily, the blade on this dagger retracts fully into the hilt, but if that mechanism fails, well, I'm sure you can imagine the outcome. I built the dagger with a safety to prevent jamming, which I oil and test daily. Someone managed to sabotage it in such a way that the blade only locks in place when great force is applied, which sadly, I don't typically do. So whoever did it knew what they were doing. Yes, metalworking experience would be essential to tamper with a dagger in this way. Experience not unlike yours. Yes, well, I'm sure you can understand my hesitation in telling people this. Yeah. Okay. Why can't you be cool and a nerd? I am. I think I'm both. So I think we accidentally... Yeah, he's given us evidence as to how he could have done the murder. Oh, Reese, Danganronpa is elite ball knowledge. Right? I love the tale of the ultimate despair and the ultimate hope. Go to bed, have a nice day. Night-night, seashell. Oh, okay, so if we bond with them... Oh, no, we did bond with them, so we got dagger. Is Bjorn talking to Vincent? Yeah, Vincent was kind of just talking about how it's nice for different cultures are here, and that he's not racist, but then kind of made some comments. And it's like, well, you're on the verge. So I kind of skipped the chat. Any hobbies, Reese? Vampires. Of course! Of course, Reese. Vampires. I heard you, but why? I am a member of a club that discusses and investigates such fascinating and macabre phenomena. Doing so is my hobby, and my current fascination is blood-sucking fiends. Why vampires? Why not? What could be more fascinating than pale creatures of the night skulking about after midnight? Stalking helpless waifish waidens and feckless young men who cannot fathom the depths of a deathless creature's remorseful but passionate despair. Huh? Who could pretend indifference to the concept of a fallen eternal monster? A beast consumed by its lustful desire to prey on the innocent and the pure. Reese loves Astarion. He loves Astarion. That is fascinating. Ah, I am glad you agree. Not everyone in Bakovi shares our fascination with tales and stories. I knew they were an edgelord. True or otherwise, of macabre beasts and dark deeds by moonlight. I love Astarion! Marissa, most of us do. Don't worry. We're on your side. So's Reese. Somehow it's getting hotter. The sun is going down. Why is it hotter? Right. Do not give me that look. I am accustomed to it. What look? The look that you give a fool. One given to ridiculous flights of fancy. Oh my god, I can never say this, but do you have your stream profile and your Discord profile themed around Astarion? No, but I know you have. Nosferatu are simply my creatures of interest at the moment. Are they real? Or interesting stories? Is there some element of truth in mythology? In all our tales of macabre horror, is there not an element of universal primal fear, and therefore authenticity at the root? I think so. Let's get friendly with them. Okay. Okay, so they're auditioning for film. Does he now? Ooh, wait, he and Killian are maybe gonna go into business? Hara, I wish. My feet are always cold. Let's see. What would they maybe know about? Okay. That was a freebie. Did they have backstage fights? Oh yeah, it was insistent really. Do you know what the big fights were about? No clue. I tuned out their childish bickering long ago for the sake of my own sanity. Ask Effia. I would, but she never responds to me. This is a dull day for information. Okay, Elena. Give me all your tips. Start digging? Where would I dig? Okay, I'm not getting any, like, tips or hints so far. He threatened her, even if it was nothing but hollow words. His final fate could suggest Olivia took them very seriously indeed. Yeah, but I can't talk to Olivia. She hasn't appeared. Unless I befriend Vincent, who is friends with her. Isn't Olivia in, like, prison? No, but she is, like, under suspicion, and she's only talking through her agents and stuff. What if I get him a little bit drunk? Like, not very drunk, but an awful bit drunk. I've made so many one-night stands. It's unreal. You're talkative. How strange. Okay, anything about Olivia we'll ask. That swine, that hoodlum, how dare he? I'm glad he met his end before he had the chance to act on such a vile threat. I was very lucky for her. I see where you're going with this. Leave Miss Carmine alone. Hasn't she gone through enough? Well, technically no. I haven't... No, she has not. If you ask me, Miss Carmine was a saint for putting up with a common bore like that for the sake of her art. Whatever it was about, I'm sure she was in the right. See, he hates poor people. You know, like sweet little Bjorn over here. He hates us. Miss Carmine is the talent, the star of the show. She has a lot on her shoulders, and certainly more important things to be worrying about than a few stage props. Although, I think he's also friends with Lawrence. Okay, I'm not getting anything from him at all. Vincent, I don't like how you're so anti-Reese just because. Gyrations. Okay, maybe he can talk to us a bit about Stavros. He's probably anti anyone who isn't Olivia. No, I get that. I just think game logic dictates eventually he has to give me something, right? Okay, let's just talk about metalworking. Maybe he talked about Olivia. If speaking ill of the dead is bad form. No, it's not gossip. I'm just asking. My guy, I'm just trying. She doesn't leave much oxygen for other people, does she? Stavros was a quiet sort, but I could tell he thought very highly of himself. Damn it. Is this going to give me anything new from what we've learnt on people? Like, we learnt he does woodwork, stone, no. No. No, can we leave, please? Yeah. I guess we go another day. Maybe somehow Olivia will get in contact with us. One way or another. Did I learn anything today? Only that Reese might have done that, but I don't think Reese did. Oh dear. This case is not going well. I don't know if I'm just missing something or I'm just not seeing something. You know what I mean? Oh my god. Never mind. She's here. You recognize the sound of Olivia entering before you even see her. Olivia! Ayo! The swish of her long coat and the light clicking of her heels fills the room. In light of recent events, you expect to see tired eyes and unkempt hair, yet Olivia is immaculate as always, her appearance radiating elegance through the speakeasy. Oh boy, I better just grab one of you. No doubt you will be on the thumbnail. I would be bloody surprised if you weren't. Okay. I'll figure that one out after stream. It's giving that Emma Frost skin in Rivals. I think I know the one despite not playing Rivals. Good evening to you all. I'm certain you must have missed me. Hopefully things haven't been too boring in my absence. Olivia, good to see you back. Thank you. My, oh my. I can't wait to discuss this week with you over drinks. Such a harrowing experience, like one of my radio confession stories. You alright? Of course I am. Why would I come here otherwise? Shall we address the elephant in the room? I know you want to hear what happened at the Maverick. Absolutely. Perfect. Oh, wait, that is a pose. Wait just a minute. I am but a simple peon. It's perfect. So there I was, performing Penelope's flashback. That's the character I play in Dalliance. I could really feel it, you know? Her anger, regret, and sadness. I embraced it all as I plunged the dagger into my throat. But the emotions that I felt were very different from Penelope. Why was that? In my excitement, I had forgotten to take a prop dagger from the table. Fortunately, the goddess smiled upon me. I felt the presence of a dagger in the pocket of my dress. What luck! I must have left it there by accident during one of the rehearsals. I returned it during the intermission, but was unable to escape a snide remark from Reese, the prop master. And in the next scene, you picked up the dagger from the table? Precisely! If not for the goddess's protection, I could have used that one on myself. I knew all those prayers would pay off one day. Olivia's smile isn't quite bright. She's a talented actress. Who knows what she really feels right now? It's a shame the goddess couldn't extend the same mercy to Stavros that she showed me. He is in her embrace now. I am sure of it. Oh ho. She was the target. Well, I've rambled long enough for one evening, darling. I look forward to visiting you frequently for our regular drinks and chat. A bit of normalcy would do me good, don't you agree? Absolutely. Well then, we'll talk again soon. Toodles! Goodbye, Olivia. Oh, she's just straight up gone. I was gonna inquire about her shit. Would these two really be chatting considering he fired Reese? Yeah, she was definitely the target. Is she in the case now? No. Oh no, she is. It's the author that's not. Okay. She was the target. Welcome back, Effia. Okay, let's find a drink for Effia. Oh, Femme Fatale was her favorite. Let's do this again, just because we're not friendly yet. And I feel like to get the goss, we need to be friendly, you know? What is this? Okay. Damn it! I forgot. I needed to get her drunk. Shit. Is there a quick load? Damn it! I shouldn't have done that. Unless this is Olivia. Okay, this could be Olivia. Oh, shoot. Nice. Perfect. Perfect quick load. Okay. Let's get her drunk. 6 or above. Okay, we're gonna give you a drama queen. Because there's something here. I kind of suspect Effia. I think she did it out of jealousy. Don't be hard on yourself. That isn't quite right, but it's not bad either. Oh no, it's perfect. Acting. Now there's a window into my past. Well, I might not look it these days, but yes, I was once an actor. The life didn't fit me. I'm not quite petite enough, not quite demure enough, not quite discreet enough, and I never had quite the right look for the casting directors. Funny that. I didn't get my breakthrough, though I always picked up enough work to keep the dream alive. Barely. What happened? What little hope I did have of getting a leading role was snuffed out when I did the stupidest thing a woman like me could do. What was that? I tried to help someone. Stavros was pursuing me romantically while dating Olivia. In my naivete, I thought his desperate, wretched advances would be shameful when brought into the light. It didn't work out. No, men like him don't feel shame. The system protects them so they never have to feel anything at all. This time the system was represented by one Lawrence Sullivan IV. I came to Lawrence in confidence and told him about Stavros's behaviour. I also sent an anonymous letter to Olivia to tell her that she was being played a fool. When the system moves against you, it's very fast, and it's very effective. What Lawrence did at the time seemed cruel and personal, but now I understand things a little better. I see his actions for what they really were. What were they? The predictable outcome of challenging power, and the power to create wealth when you have none. Stavros held the power and brought in the money. All I had was show some nerve and a sense of justice. The system doesn't care about that. You get rolled over. Crushed. The next day, I was locked out of rehearsals. The items from my locker were in a box by the garbage. Everyone walked right past me. It was like I was a stranger to people I'd known for years. They had all been warned to stay away from me. And just like that, I was out in the cold. Lawrence fired me to protect Stavros. And my acting career was over. It was awful. It's the past. That's why I changed career and found my own way. And that's why I started the Melodic Wire too. But that's a whole other discussion. You mentioned the Melodic Wire. Yes, I did. So I guess you seem trustworthy to me. Don't prove me wrong. I won't. The Melodic Wire is a whisper network I set up to protect vulnerable people who work in the theatre and creative industries. How does it work? I put out a newsletter once a month for vulnerable people who need to know who to avoid and how to handle dangerous people in the industry. Who were the vulnerable people? A lot of women, but not only women. Anyone with power or authority who might be targeted. Is it working? I think so. I get letters from people telling me the newsletter helped them avoid abuse, and sometimes messages from people saying they wish they'd read it sooner. Sounds worthwhile. Thank you, though I wonder if I'm still the right person to run it. Forget I said anything, okay? This is just between us. This would be a nice place to find a quiet corner. Okay. Interesting. So Effia has a motive. Yes, that's what I said. It would be a nice... Okay. If she's a murderer, I say let her have it. Maybe she could back him up because she's a stagehand? Interesting. I imagine it would take a dab hand to do so under Rhys Kenrid's watchful eye. You don't think it could have been Rhys themselves? No, I don't. I see. Damn it. No, it can't be them. Will you give me a reason why? No. Hi, Rhys. How's job hunting? Okay. Get them a bit drunk and then ask them. Got it. I need a 5. Evening prayer. Pop. She can have one murder as a little treat. Yeah, but don't we think she was targeted, not him? I'm currently a bit too intoxicated to discuss my career. Okay, so next time we get Rhys one stage tipsy. Wait, well, so long as she doesn't do it again. Oh wait, yeah, this is gonna piss them off. Yeah, as I said, the show must go on. And that means accounting for Olivia's inability to keep track of the props she's provided. Thankfully, I took precautions. Like? Simple. I made 3 identical daggers. Ooh. This proved to be providential, as Olivia managed to pocket one and failed to return it during rehearsals. She ended up taking it home before returning it the next day. The night of the premiere, when I noticed she did not pick up a dagger before heading to the stage, I was about to stop her. She might ruin the scene by trying to perform without the prop. Her light fingers proved to be a boon in the end, as one of the daggers was left in the pocket of her dress. It must be very chaotic working with her. Yes, not a problem I will have in the future, it seems. Yikes. Okay, was that like a solid lead or a maybe lead? Prop fiend. Alright, let's ask our boss. Hello, Lawrence. Also, you know, I need to befriend them to figure out who Gale is. It's just try every drink until one sticks, quite honestly. One and a half Sephiroths to do little. I love how you use that as measurement. This drink is audaciously good. I see how you make a living off these. Oh, nice! He really liked that. Okay, one more of those, and I think we will... I'm home by 9. Yeah, I think one more, and we'll be able to talk about that with them. But for now... Oh, is that why? I always assumed making multiple copies was just busy work for them, and a rather frivolous use of our budget too. But I didn't question it. Rhys always was a rather odd duck after all. Or perhaps a bat would be a more apt comparison. Yeah, we get it. They like vampires. One-winged angel from Rebirth is 10 minutes, 19 seconds. She did she? Always a resourceful girl, Olivia. I'm not sure it was intentional. Oh? Well, in that case, I suppose I pay Reese to prevent these sort of snafus, don't I? Clearly, they've been slipping up. Is it any wonder that this tragedy occurred? It's so hard to find decent staff these days. Oh my god, Lawrence. Okay, yeah, let's talk about his other plays. He'll love that, right? No, not enough. What are your opinion on this? Stavros was my star. His career as an actor showed great promise. Much more than hers did. I couldn't risk destroying all that with a public scandal, could I? Was that appropriate punishment for a brief wandering of the heart? And of course I had to consider Olivia's feelings in these matters, and how lucrative their public relationship had been for crossing ticket sales. No, my back was firmly against the wall, I assure you. It was an unfortunate lose-lose situation, but I do believe I made the best call. I don't think Effia would agree. You don't actually believe Effia still held a grudge after all this time, do you? It's not as if she was banished from the world of theatre. Why, I'd say the fact that she is part of Dalliance rather proves that. As a stagehand. Yes, well, it is what it is. I'm just not asking the right questions, apparently. Good evening, Killian. Well, not quite, but I do believe Reese is quite impressed with me, and I'm impressed with them too. What a cool head under pressure. Really? I mean, why would they not be impressed by me? I'm refined, charming, quick of wit. As witty as Reese is. I keep up. What do you mean? I mean, all of my old friends and acquaintances seem to think I am some witless, stumbling buffoon. Reese does not think that about me, though. I'm sure of it. Maybe? I shan't be the bumbling, handsome young man you knew before. I shall be more. Okay, Killian. Whatever you say, Killian. Let's give you a dry war. Slept with any of the characters? No. Weirdly, not yet. I mean, it doesn't help that technically the first case never happened because I skipped over it, so all the relationship points I built aren't here anymore. So that doesn't help. Aha, see, this is why you come straight to me with these kind of inquiries. I was on the front row of that spectacle, and I can tell you right now you have been duped, bartender. Oh, you know more? Whoever claims Stavros was killed with a stage prop is obviously trying to frame the prop master. It was a real knife, alright? I saw it. You're absolutely certain. Of course, I have hands-on experience as a thespian, you know. I did a little amateur theatre when I was 7. Mostly because it was fun to dress up, and it let me spend time with a girl I liked. Damn it, Twitch. Stop crashing on me. Also hydrate. Thank you. Oh, for a minute I thought we finally cleared Reese. He claims to like girls, but he claims it so often I don't believe it. Killian, I don't know who expects me to know anything. So you're not going to give me tips, Mr. Man. I don't know. We seem to be burning through the days, and I don't seem to be finding any leads. Okay, anything with a dagger, I'm just gonna... Nope. God dang it. Interesting. I just don't think I have. I don't know, man. Oh, we could. All right, well, listen in. You look smart today. Covered in oil. I didn't know you wore overalls. What color? Oh no, I don't think this is going to be telling at all. You'll make a woman a fine husband one day. No, you mean they're not gay? I mean, they are, but... Okay, wait, no, they are? Dunno. Could not tell you. Evening, bartender. Good evening, Olivia. What a sanctuary this is. The media circus has been exhausting. I'm so glad to relax here with a drink. Okay. So, let's... What do you mean? Oh, I'm sorry. She wants a drink that's named after her. Drama queen. It's either drama queen or femme fatale. I'm gonna guess drama queen. Perfection. This was surely mixed by the goddess herself. What a sanctuary this is. The media circle. Okay, yeah. I have, haven't I? And now that I've loosened up a little, I can tell you about it. You know, I learned a valuable lesson from each career path I followed. Oh, God. Okay, this doesn't really... Yeah, this is just about her. Traumatic. Are you okay? Why, yes, darling. Of course it was upsetting, but I have been through a lot. You don't get to where I am in life without seeing a drop of blood spilled here or there. Well, as long as you're okay. Okay. Oh, okay. No, darling. Not at all. I stabbed a man on stage. The world does not understand. What am I to do? I've got to go, but I'll see you later, Peg. No worry, Nesbar. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it, and I hope I see you both in my stream and Souls very soon. The world does not understand. What am I to do? Do they think I should don black and abandon my career, my friends, my life? Olivia shudders. Her eyes are glassy, but with a steady breath, she smiles. It's a smile she has likely worn like armor all her life. Sometimes we see things we think are beyond what we can bear. We think there is a limit to the horrors we can endure. But darling, if life has taught me one thing, it is this. We endure. Bye! I don't want to think about what happened to Stavros. I have not yet begun to accept this loss. But accept it I shall. In time, I will move on. I will endure. But until then, let me drink and dance and share time with my friends, family, and strangers. Tears can wait. They're going nowhere, and neither am I. Well... I don't know if I should give her a drink. You know what I mean? Okay. The history of Stavros and Olivia, tale as old as time. Must you bore me with so... Okay. So become friends with her and we can talk about that. Veiled Frets, maybe? Well, Effia must have misheard. I'm sure we were simply doing some impromptu line reads or some such. I don't remember that in the script. Ugh, must you really pull at every loose thread? Fine, yes, I suppose he may have said something along those lines. Honestly, he said rather a lot of ghastly things. He was often in a mood and he never passed up the chance to make it someone else's problem. Usually mine. Happy now? Don't think I enjoy speaking ill of the dead. Stavros has his problems, I'm sure. But being irritable doesn't mean he deserved to die. Damn it, I'm getting nothing! This is so infuriating. Here you are again, Reese. Okay. I mean, I presume... Yeah, I did... Yeah, we did do that. Ooh, the twink is back. The twink never left. Do I go for friendship? I think he was a fruity one, right? And Mint worked last time for a fruit one, I think. Could be wrong. That really hit the spot. Fresh yet sweet. Like a new dawn in a glass. I love it. Okay, he's in a good mood. Sorry, they are in a good mood. Yes, well, it is what it is. It had been clear to me for some time that the Maverick was not going to be where I spent the rest of my career anyway. You're not resentful? Why would I be? The prospect of not having to work with Olivia Carmine again is a balm for any bruised ego. Hung out to dry to protect the talent. Where have I heard that before? And I thought Stavros was a good egg, or at least a surprisingly class-conscious egg. Just goes to show you can never trust someone to do the right thing in this industry when actors and their egos are involved. Sometimes I think I should have become an accountant. It's not too late. God damn it, what? Maybe this one? Maybe he saw something? Effie was right. I didn't see Stavros at the prop table either during the performance. Although I'll admit I was not as vigilant as perhaps could have been. Say what you want about Stavros, but he was always very responsible of his props. I didn't have to watch him like a hawk. Oh, thank you for lurking, Tiggs. I hope you're doing okay. Good luck at work. Okay, let's make this fucker like me, shall we? He liked Drama Queen? Doing good, doing great. Thanks. No worries. Hey, FNAF will be in DBD soon, so if we want to just hang out and catch up, there'll be a medium. Okay, did that tip? It did. Okay, maybe we find out the identity. Ah, very well. You've been a most gracious host, enough to be given the trust from the patriarch of the Sullivan family, I would say. Lawrence looks around to check nobody is eavesdropping. He carefully leans in closer and whispers. Oh. Would you believe me if I said that Effia DeVos, who appeared to be an unassuming stagehand at the Maverick during the performance of the Dalliance, is none other than Gale de Winter? Really? After she performed in Crossing, she abandoned her acting career to pursue her writing. And good for her. It suits her much better. She must have been guided by the light of the goddess herself. Because she has talent as a writer she never possessed as an actor. Providence guided her onto this new path to success. It took a few pen names before she finally found one that stuck. You know the old Bakovi saying, sometimes you change so much but your old name doesn't fit you anymore. In the end, Gale de Winter was the name that fit her best. And Gale de Winter has become the writer of my dreams on Dalliance. What wondrous ideas she has come up with, putting the actors through so much drama and peril. She really put them through the ringer. But hush, hush, my friend. You're in the know now. And let me be clear. If this information comes out, I'll know it was you who leaked it. My lips are sealed. Damn, okay. So we know the author now. Okay. He just straight up does not care about anything I show him. I don't know. I feel like I'm stuck in a never-ending cycle. These two hate love each other. Got it. Yeah, now I feel bugs walking around. He does like coffee. Okay. We'll just try the old classic. I don't know. Maybe Bjorn told him something which he can then tell us, you know? I'm grasping. How's life? Oh, is he a cat lover? Oh, there's no sweeter cat than my little croissant. Share the name of your cat with a customer. Hell yeah. Yes. I don't know if I'm just like tired and like missing things. Get out of here. Hey, look, I know I was meant to keep the secret and all, but hey, did you know that Effia? Effia's the writer? Guys, I'm losing the plot. Is there only 3 suspects? Because I feel like it's definitely not Olivia. That's too obvious. The fact there's a space here is weird. I don't want it to be Reese. I love Reese. We love Reese. Detective bartender game? Yes. We get our suspects drunk so they speak to us. I mean, does Bjorn have anything else he might be able to tell us? We give him the one night stand. We give everyone a one night stand. Wait a minute. Maybe, just maybe, we don't shout that. Just maybe. Look, I'm sorry, I'm not interested in your background right now, I'm sorry. I'm stressed. Honestly, might have to call it here soon because I'm getting hot and bothered and not in that way, you fucks. And once the PC's fixed, I'll have time to think about this. I don't know what the missing gap is. I ain't got a fucking clue. Ayo. Ayo. I want to talk to Effia though. What do you mean that is not okay? Okay. Finally, I got one. We got one thing, like, linked it. Great. So right now, we have a murder method and a reason for Effia. All of you guys get a one night stand. Hey, I might want to get into here soon, because I'm getting hot and bothered. Sake. Just do all this again, just in case. Oh, great. It's hot and sticky. Was Olivia, not Stavros, the intended victim all along? We believe so. Okay, it's always the bartender. Oh wait, I mean, listen. I've been known to end a few fictional waifus in my time. Who's the writer then? It's Effia. It's this lady. Oh yeah, nice and cozy. I don't think it's gonna be cozy in a second. You're Gale de Winter, aren't you? I love how she didn't even protest. Who told you that? I did some research. Good for you, little mole. Digging up the truth. Though it's a secret, there's plenty of those in Bakovi. I've written under numerous pseudonyms over the years. Stark Poiser, Ben Greebles, Thomas Box. But none of my forays across genre have been as successful as playwright Gale de Winter. I keep it a secret. Like I said, you might have said, I honestly don't remember, but I trust you. Why do you think? There are at least 10 obvious reasons. Do you enjoy it? Writing plays? Yes, and I'm good at it. To see my new play Dalliance performed at the Maverick Opera House is a dream come true for me. I grew up in that place. My father worked there his whole life. To make my parents proud, and to show all those people who tried to make me feel invisible, that is a vindication for me. A victory lap at the end of an already successful career. So yes, I'm Effia, failed actress, but I'm also Gale de Winter, successful playwright, and I'm damn proud to be both. I said, is that the writer? And you said she did props or something. I mean, she was hired as a stagehand, yes. Both were true. I don't actually carry a book around. Just some story ideas. Oh, fuck, I forgot to give her a drink. I didn't get to ask her anything. Okay, we'll just let you talk about writing for a second. Bye, girl. Yo, so Olivia, just so you know, I don't want you to panic. I think you may have been the target. Thought you'd like to know. Just saying. It looks disgusting. I say as not the targeted audience. I'm not sure, darling. Will audiences want to come and see me play Penelope when the media circus has died down? If they don't want to see me perform in Dalliance, or anything else for that matter, then I will be disappointed, but I will understand. Perhaps it will be worse if they do want to see me perform again. What macabre sight do they expect to see from me next time? I'm quite accustomed to being the drama, but that's what I bring with my acting skills. It's performance, darling. I do not want my identity to become something people come to see. Oh, gosh. She does half go on, don't she? Right, so, listen. What? Tell me this isn't your idea of a joke, bartender, because I don't find it very funny at all. I'm afraid it isn't. How awful! Are you really certain? Why would anyone have wanted to harm me? Me? I've never done anything wrong. Well, I suppose there's Carl Malmsteen, the opinion columnist from the Rag Theatre Quarterly, and Irina Cornell, but she only has herself to blame for messing about with that little paparazzo, not me for bringing it up on the show. How was I to know her husband was a regular listener anyway? At least he has taste. The goddess herself really was looking out for me. And is it any wonder, really? Before her ascent, she was burned as a martyr too. She must know exactly what I'm going through. Us girls have to look out for each other. Wait, so I told you that someone wants to kill you, and that's it? Oh, it's the diva. I need her to like me. I'm back. Welcome back. Okay, let's talk about her radio show. Fuck. Okay. Yo, Vincent. Hey, so your friend might be, No. No. Tell me about the murder. Evening, cursing top peg. Hello. Gosh, I'm so tired, Tom. Hydrate. About the murder? The diva is a bimbo who accidentally grabbed the wrong knife, which she then stabbed her co-star / ex-husband with, thinking it was a prop, but it wasn't a prop. So she did a heckin' stab. Honey, spill the tea. No, it's okay. I'm gonna try to do it, but it is bloody warm. Why is everyone targeting Reese? It's warm over there. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is for our standards anyway. You're in dire need, my guy. Is it chamomile tea? I'm sticking my fan on. Oh, my fan's still in the freaking... What do you call it? That thing. Attic. 'Tis a bit muggy. It's just sticky, innit? I don't like sticky. Okay, maybe he'll be concerned by this. I'm trying to figure out how to avoid dying from the heat tomorrow. It's looking grim, fellas. Crit, I get that. And hey, I have to be outside with kids doing a barbecue in this weather. Okay, so whenever I give anyone a theory, they just go, nah, fam, that ain't it. Ah! I'm literally showing him every clue. How warm's it going to be tomorrow? I think it's 27 at its highest. Fuck. What do I do? Heckin' warm. You really are a sharp one. It seems I made the right choice putting my faith in your powers of deduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you this changes everything. If Olivia was the intended victim, we're looking for a very different motive. Anyone who has a strong dislike of her is now suspicious. I'm afraid that's not exactly a short list. Damn it, girl, I work on 27 anyways. Ugh. 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 Braver than I. It's gonna be 19 over here. I want to go where you are. Okay, I think I'll do one more in-game day, and then I'll probably call it, and we'll have to finish this case when my PC comes back. I don't understand why we didn't get anything out of this. Do I literally go around and do everything? Has it got to that point? Let's be honest, it looks like it's Effia, right? Are we in agreement? Effia is like our prime suspect. Americans working in close to 40-degree weather. Yeah, but they're used to it. Yeah, but I don't feel too bad for him. Okay, Reese. I'm really advocating for you, but it's not you, okay? I just want that known. Let's be honest. Tom, it's been so gay-coded in this stream. We love it here. She is unfortunately being a sussy baka, as the professionals say. I kind of want to, like, if I can't do it today, save, submit it, and see if it's correct, and then load and find the answer properly. It's the month for it. True. Okay, so we are now second level with them, right? Unfortunately, I don't think that's changed anything. Yes, queen. Slay. Yeah, they also do not care about that. Wait, you're saying it's not Effia? But what if I told you Effia's the writer? No, why do you hate me? Look, I'm just desperate, my friend. I'm so desperate for friendship. Hello. Who else would like this info? I mean, surely I have to talk to more... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So, not that one. Working class. Let's leave. This is probably where so much is riding, right? With her. Yeah, like this. I need her to love me. Oh wait, wasn't I supposed to ask Reese something when they were tipsy only? Oh, frick. I swear I was. Everyone is giving such sad eye. Queen, never cry. Am I the queen? Because I'm crying. It's too hot. Oh, she doesn't like me enough. She's never gonna like me. If you're crying, then you ain't queen. True. Can I get more points doing this to you? Oh, I could. A little bit. No, damn it. Ah! I'm just trying to get her to like me. I don't think we're getting it. Mean. Go to bed, Peg. I will after this day, don't worry. Okay, I'm literally gonna just load in. If Reese is there, I'm gonna see if something pops up if we get them tipsy. Because I remember I was trying to do that, but I don't remember if I did it or not. Oh no, Reese is here. She sounds gone. Who, me? I'm like mentally gone. Right. Peg needs sleep. I do. I will go. Don't worry. I just need a drink of free. 4. 4 is fine. Can you imagine being a frequent visitor to this bar? Yeah, the drinks are great. The bartender asked some very personal questions though, and I think at least 2 of the other patrons have been arrested. I mean, this changed, but... Found a clue? New prospects? Oh no, these are not the clues I wanted to find! No! I see. No! No! Okay, well now I'm sad. Okay, but I will call it here because, as you can all tell, I'm hot and super tired. And stressed. This case is going everywhere and nowhere. I'm not entirely sure. So we will return and we will solve it. I sadly don't know when. So yeah, to catch everyone up, this will probably be my last stream for the week. Hopefully I will get my PC back from the repair people. I don't know what the term is. It's going in on Saturday. Hopefully they'll be able to tell me what's up and I'll have a time frame. I'll keep you all informed. But it's okay. We'll take some time off. But when I return, the PC will work really well. I believe. But I have 7 more hours of work. Tiggs, I'm so sorry, my guy. There are VODs. You can go watch a VOD. Night night, everyone. Thank you all. I will see you in other streamers' chats, and I'll be around on the Discord. Hope everyone has a wonderful day or night. I need to go grab a drink and go crash. See you all soon. Bye, guys.